Live from the frigid armpit of America, this is the Drunken Peasants Podcast with Ben and TJ, bringing you opinions of the news from an altered perspective.
Fuck it! Hey, man. You got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
What the fuck you talking about, atheist? It's okay.
You're nothing, TJ. You're garbage.
I just want to be light.
You're garbage, TJ.
And now, here are your hosts, Ben and TJ.
We'll do it live.
Yes.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Welcome to Drunken Peasants, number 185. I have bad news for everyone. The new and improved Drunken Peasants with 100% less TJ and Scotty has been canceled. After one glorious episode.
Bitches.
Yeah. A lot of people said it was better without us. Well, too fucking bad.
That may be
'cause
true.
We're back.
But we're still back.
We're back regardless. It doesn't matter.
Don't you mean irregardless? TJ?
Irregardless.
Regardless of your ears, we are back.
All right, so
I'm so hated. Why would I ever quit? These people, the economy that surrounds Drunken Peasants would collapse without me. Be like, we never want to hate anymore. They just have to start hating Ben or TJ.
They can hate Jim Ass.
Nah, enough people do hate Jim Ass.
The new Scotty.
Yeah, Jim Ass will become the new Scotty.
Jim Ass is Scotty.
If I ever pass the torch, it will be to Jim Ass.
There you go.
I'm in regular communication with Jim Ass because he tells the truth.
Speaking of Jim Ass, we have a very popular shirt.
Yes.
Right now.
Dinor.
Jim Ass designed it. It's in fact his little icon whenever he comes on the show.
Yeah, Jim Ass actually went to one of the most prestigious art schools in America.
Yes, and he created Dinor, the beloved children's character.
It really is just an avant-garde piece. Look at this.
Wow.
All the things it symbolizes.
Yeah, there's 3 different kinds, and they come in multiple colors, just to show you an example here.
Oh, yeah.
Link is in the description. So, they come in different prices based on the quality of the shirt that you want, and then you just pick it,
That's a good t-shirt.
Get your fucking Dinor short now.
Yes.
Dinor short.
Yes.
Get that?
Whatever I said.
I know talkie good.
Talking is difficult. Just buy this
Property of
fucking
Jim
shirt.
We also have the less awesome property of Jim Ass shirt, but if you like that one,
People,
it does say bullpuss on the back.
if you want it, it will ship, because all of these
It
have
will
reached.
shit on you.
Why is there not a Fireball Z shirt is the real question.
Yeah, we need one of those.
Yeah.
Fireball Z.
That sounds pretty awesome.
And on the back it could say Judas Priest, although that might get us a lawsuit.
No, it can't say Judas Priest.
It can say it if we spell it wrong.
Okay, if we spell it wrong, yeah.
Could spell the S with a Z or
We can spell
something.
it Jewdis and then Priest.
Do you want people to still vote on the poll?
Yeah, they can vote on it.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Still a while
We're
away.
still doing a fan meetup.
Yeah, we are
Los Angeles.
We are actually looking into venues and different things.
Yeah.
So
On January 14th, we'll be doing that. And
we're looking to nail down times.
if you
want to
show up and hang out with the Drunken Peasants and crew, Paul will be there, as well as me and Scotty and Ben, and I think other people might be there too.
But if you want to meet Paul, it's mandatory to bring him a burrito.
Yeah, you have to bring Paul a burrito.
He will not even see you for
It's
less
just like how
than a
people
burrito.
brought you bananas.
Yeah, same thing for TJ. TJ's gonna eat some bananas.
Yep.
TJ may even sign your banana.
Yeah, bring bananas. I'll sign them, and then they rot, and then you wonder why you didn't get something
Maybe if they lacquer or fucking try to preserve the banana.
Yeah, I guess if you sprayed it with some what's that shit?
Just ask McDonald's how they preserve their shit.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, bring me a McDonald's cheeseburger and I'll sign that.
Dude, that's awesome.
That'll stay.
That's
forever.
fucking awesome. You have to do that.
Not even flies will touch that. Even maggots don't want it.
I do no sex.
I do know sex.
You do know sex,
No,
Ben.
yeah, spell it with KNOW.
I do know sex.
I do no
know.
sex.
I do know sex. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my.
It's magic.
Oh, my.
Speaking of sex,
Oh, yeah. Time to call her.
we have a porn star as our guest.
Yeah.
Best guest ever.
We have a porn guest. He's even going to the porn awards and such.
Porn awards.
Hello, Mercedes.
Hello. What is this about porn awards?
TJ's hoping to win one.
We're talking about how you're going to porn awards, and you're bringing a veteran, right?
A veteran.
A veteran. Yes, that's true.
I'm a veteran of the war on drugs. Am I qualify?
I think we all are veterans of that war.
Right, that's what I'm saying, you know?
I love the veterans they're so great, and I get tons of emails from vets saying, you know, like your scenes really got me through my deployment, so I figured it was the least I can do.
Got them through deployment. Man. That's it kept them from raping their bunkmates.
There's all sorts of fapping going on in the barracks.
Oh,
I'd imagine so.
Jiggly bollocks in the barracks. That's what happens.
Yeah. Awesome.
Mercedes.
Oh yeah.
Oh Mercedes.
Fuck yeah.
It's so weird because I can't see you guys. Like, I'm looking at a logo right now.
Yeah.
That's all you get to see.
Yeah.
We're mysterious.
Yes, we are.
The International Men of Mystery.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's a little disorienting because I'm looking at it. It's a beautiful logo, especially with the cross hatching in the back and the yellows and orange. But I just want to see your faces because I miss all of you.
Oh.
So now I'm
Too
gonna
fucking bad, bitch.
She just like, go make me a sandwich.
You can't do it that way. That's not how the show
It's not how it works.
Oh.
You don't get no spec.
You're soulless, TJ. You're
guys are
soulless.
assholes.
You don't get no spec.
You guys are
Soulless,
assholes.
TJ.
Assholes.
Yeah.
Now I have to go and I'm gonna have to watch it on YouTube.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, then you.
That's how we get extra
It's gonna
views
be all
out of you.
Yeah, one more view from our guest. They have to see if they look. Okay.
We're that greedy. We're like, just please watch the ads as well and click on them.
Yeah, man. Support the Drunken Peasants podcast at all costs. At all costs. I don't care. If your family is hanging off the edge of a cliff and a new Drunken Peasants is coming out, let them die. Let them fucking die. So you can watch our show.
That's very reasonable.
We're going to do a segment here that you can participate in, Mercedes, called Troll or Not a Troll.
Ooh.
Not a troll.
And I don't know, you probably played it before with us.
Maybe.
You probably don't remember. Because it's
I
not.
did, and I remember.
You do remember. Okay.
I do.
I didn't know porn stars had memories.
Oh, fuck you.
Are you confusing porn stars and goldfish?
I was confusing them with goldfish. I'm sorry. Anyway, Troll or Not a Troll. Let's play the intro.
Okay, let's play it.
Not a troll, dude.
We just need to raise the volume on that because it seems like you always have to turn it up.
That's because I have to turn down the music at the beginning
okay.
so that people can hear us talking over it.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah. All right. So
this is a video, and I don't know, Mercedes. 10 reasons why girls should have sex with dogs. I don't know where you stand on that issue. But we'll explore. Let's explore. You do know what to say.
Not a troll.
You'll see.
Hey everyone.
Look, there's the
So
dog right
today
there.
I'm going to be doing my video on 10 reasons why I think women should have sex with dogs.
Well, that dog's
Reason number
having a
one,
good life.
women
Yeah.
in history have practiced it. There are documented cases of ancient Romans and
Yeah,
Greeks.
tradition.
And Greeks, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Ancient Romans and Greeks.
This is a
practicing
steep
it for pleasure.
tradition.
That's true.
Reason number 2.
They also fuck little boys, too.
You know, the Romans had a lot of shit figured out. You know, they had fucking aqueducts, they had fucking the Colosseum, and the women fuck dogs, you know?
why does she have her fan on when she's doing the video?
That's weird.
She wants to keep cool, Ben. The reason you have a fan, Ben, come on.
Why does this girl who advocates having sex with dogs turn on her fan during her video? That's weird. That's the weird part.
I don't think it's a troll, though. I think this is a real thing. And, a friend of mine who's a medic one time showed up at this chick's house in LA, and she was fucking her dog. And I guess dog penises, like, they expand and they have, like, barbs in them. So she started fucking the dog, and then the dog's penis expanded, and then she couldn't get it out. And so the dog starts clawing. So the dog starts clawing up her fucking back, and then she had to call the medics, and they show up. This fucking dog has mounted her, and it's clawed up her back.
So maybe you should do a counter video called 10 Reasons Why You Shouldn't Have Sex with Dogs. And that could be one of the reasons right there.
Yeah.
I just want to to share that story because I think it's real, because I think it's really happening. And so every time I see a chick who's like, you know, she lives alone and she has a big fucking dog, I'm like, I don't know. I question it now.
Yeah.
You question it every time. Every time you see a girl and a dog together, you're like, is she fucking that dog? Is she fucking that dog?
That's a strange lens to view the world through. See a woman walking a dog down the street. Are they fucking?
But especially if she's like at the grocery store and she's buying peanut butter, and I'm just like,
yeah, that's true. Very true.
That's what I'm saying.
Very
Dogs'
true.
talents can get in very hard to reach places, and it can feel amazing.
Peanut butter.
Reason number 3,
Okay.
you cannot get pregnant. It is impossible for a dog to impregnate a human.
Wow, that's a good point.
That's good. Yeah, that's very
you know
true.
what? Yep.
Never thought of that.
Two different species. You know.
But what if
so-
it did happen, though? You know, then you have this weird dog-human offspring. It'd be like the John Candy from Spaceballs. You know,
Barf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Barf. It'd be like his
You're gonna have Barf.
his origin story. This is Barf's great grandma right here.
But aren't the Chinese doing that? Didn't they already like splice it? Like I saw it on Gawker, so I think it's true.
Oh yeah, everything on Gawker's true.
Totally.
No, the Chinese eat dogs. They don't fuck them. Come on.
No, they like gene spliced it. Like I don't know. I'll have to find it, and then we'll see. It's true.
It's all true. Citation needed.
You can have sex 24/7, risk-free.
24/7 risk-free.
There you go. There's no risk.
I mean, the dog is going to get tired eventually. You can't have sex.
No, the dog will have sex
24/7.
24/7, TJ. This woman just knows what she's talking about.
The dog just never stops, you know? No one needs to eat nothing. Just fucking all
This
day,
dog
every
do-
day. Just fucking dogs.
It's a dog sex robot. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Sex
And
dog.
number 4,
Number
you
4.
cannot get an STD, which is a huge thing nowadays.
I don't know if that's true.
It's not a huge thing.
That doesn't seem as though it would be true, but I don't know, maybe.
If you're allergic to dog sperm, that's the only way it can harm you. There was actually a case in where was it? I think it was in Europe, of a woman dying from an allergic reaction. So that's just
to dogs.
So that's another one for the top 10 reasons not to have sex with
Woman
dogs.
dies of allergic reaction to dog sperm.
Dog sperm.
I'm sure they did. I'm sure her parents didn't put that on her tombstone.
I just can't believe this woman has attached her face to this entire narrative. I mean, and I take things up the ass for a living, and I still wouldn't do a video like this. I'm just saying.
Give it a couple years, Mercedes. Once your career spirals down the drain, shit, you know, looks start to fade.
Oh my god.
You know, you might be in
Gotta
the dog
shock
fucking
people then.
video,
You'd be like, you know, gotta fuck the dog. Gotta get that publicity back.
Maybe you doing some LSD. You decide, you know, it's time to fuck dogs. It's time to get my name back out there as, you know,
I don't even think that's legal.
the dog fucker.
I don't. You know what? And actually, Cicciolina, who is the Italian porn star that was in Parliament, she did fuck a horse, and it was like a big scandal, but she still ended up in Parliament. Also, it's really hard to get good LSD these days, and I'm just saying that.
This hasn't been hard for me lately.
Where are you getting your stuff, man?
Well, I can't be
Yeah.
divulging that.
Yeah.
Come on. That's not an appropriate on-the-air question,
Yeah.
Mercedes. Come on now. You know better.
Something that can harm you is if you're allergic to dog sperm. Reason number 5, it has been around since the beginning
Scotty, are you allergic to dog sperm?
I haven't found out yet.
Are you sure?
of time.
Pretty sure.
Fist Scotty for Galen.
There have been cave paintings of it since
Yeah.
2000
Cave
BC.
paintings. Come on.
Since ancient times.
Good enough dog
Man
fucking.
has
Good enough
fucked
for
dog.
cavemen, good
And
enough
And dog
for
has
you.
fucked man.
So you
This needs to be a special on the History Channel.
Hey, are
The
we going to
history
decide?
of dog fucking. I
Troll.
think we're gonna watch the whole thing and
Okay.
then decide because it's so entertaining.
Okay.
can enjoy it. Will you stop biting on my skirt?
The dog wants it now. Come
Yeah,
on.
the dog.
The dog
You're
is
denying the
spoiled.
dog.
Dog's like, come on, bitch, shut up. When are we gonna start fucking again? Enough of this vlog shit.
Dog runs this relationship.
Make with the pussy, bitch.
It is okay. Where was I? I think I was on 6. Yeah, it is legal in some countries and states. So you can enjoy it.
See, it's legal in some countries
Yep,
and states.
legal in some
Scotty.
places. Well, wow.
Montana. I don't know. Maybe Montana.
Pretty much without worry.
I think goat
Other
fucking
than,
is legal in Montana, TJ, not dog
Judgmental
fucking.
people and religious people. That's pretty much all you have to worry about.
Yeah.
Reason number 7.
7.
Some people like to think of it as a kink. you are fully submissive to a wolf or canine. Some people like to think of it like that. It's something that most people wouldn't do. So some people like to think of it like that.
I don't understand how that's a reason.
Yeah, what is the point? That's just like...
She's like, some
okay.
people say it's a kink, and most people wouldn't want to. It's like, okay. I don't see
So
how that's a
why?
reason to do it.
Yeah, that's just...
I mean, that's at best an observation about the general area of dog fucking. I wouldn't say I would attach it to
Observations on dog fucking. That's, yeah. Huh.
10 observations on the process
Fascinating.
of dog fucking.
Fascinating.
I just want to see Mr.
Fucking
Spock
animal?
show up and be like, yes.
But why a canine of all the animals to fuck? Like, why fuck the one that can like hurt you with its teeth and claws? I don't understand this.
She seems like she's okay.
Yeah, she should be fucking lions and tigers or something.
Or maybe like a
Bears.
dolphin. How about a
Like
dolphin?
Dolphins,
dolphins
yeah.
can gang rape her, and they do that. Dolphins totally gang rape.
Neat.
They'll like.
TJ might be... Don't tell TJ that. He might be jumping in the water now. It's like, shit.
Take me, dolphins, take me. Dolphins take one look. I don't think so. Swim away. Come on, dolphins. Please. I'll give you fish.
Denied even by dolphins.
I'll give you fish.
What's that weird looking dolphin?
Number 8. It's convenient. You don't have to.
Probably just end up getting eaten by an orca.
It's like an infomercial for dog fucking. It's also convenient to fuck your dog.
I'm sorry, you don't have to go out to find sex. It's right there in front of you. It's around you.
It's more convenient.
Yeah.
There's got to be a better way.
You don't have to go out to find sex anymore. It's just right there. Sex at your door with your dog anytime.
Reason number 9.
9.
They don't nag or complain.
Reason number K9. I'm an idiot.
They are silent companions. You a silent companion?
Yeah, that's true. Dog don't tell nobody. Of course, it kind of, when you make a video about dog fucking, it kind of ruins the whole secrecy aspect. Dogs don't kiss and tell.
Yeah.
What happens in your dog stays in your dog.
They are. They're good. Reason number 10. They are easy to train. He is. It's not hard to teach your dog phrases, words, or show them certain objects to initiate.
All right, Fido. Mount. Thrust, Fido. Thrust. Keep thrusting.
Sex. This protects you from
This dog ain't
your
taking no
dog
for an
humping you
answer.
from your fam-
It's
your
like, bitch, this
family or
video
friends.
over.
Dog's like, all right, come on,
There's
let's
my
fuck.
10 reasons.
Come on.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's do it. Let's do it already. This dog,
Troll or not a troll?
not a troll.
Yeah, not a troll.
Really?
Not a troll.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna go with not. And also, I want to know why she didn't pick a bigger dog.
Like a Great Dane?
Yeah, like why such a small dog? Like if you're gonna go big or go home. If you're gonna do the dog thing.
Yeah, well, she's working her way up. Come on.
This is her starter dog.
She's going to go up to horses and then bulls, and then, eventually it's going to end at humpback whale.
Oh, it's
So not a troll. Wow, how delightful.
Yeah. Shows off to a good start.
Yeah.
It's amazing what you guys find on the internet to talk about. This
Yeah.
is the
Our
whole
fans find this shit, They say
They find a lot of this stuff.
this is fan-curated content.
Oh, well, that sounds fancy when you call it curated.
I
That
know,
makes it
right?
better.
Curated by our
It
fans.
sounds like we're a fucking museum or
Our
something.
sophisticated fans.
It's curated dog fucking.
And now we present to you a video entitled 10 Reasons Why Girls Should Have Sex with Dogs, presented by the Drunken Peasants, curated by viewers like you.
Dog fucking presented by Pepsi.
You're probably get a DMCA for that one.
No. Everyone knows Pepsi supports dog fucking. Hashtag Pepsi supports dog fucking.
Do it, you guys. Make it happen.
Do you want to do this one?
Sure.
All right.
Why the fuck not, Ben?
All right.
Why the fuck?
All right. So this is violence against women. It's a men's issue.
Yep. Stars. Wow. This video starts with the beginning of the universe.
Yep.
Oh, it's
Can't
a TED.
see it. This is sucking. You guys have to change your system because I can't see the videos.
Oh, you can't see it?
No.
Sorry about that.
Can't see
I'll
it.
fix it.
Can't see
Ben has fucked you in the ass.
it. Ooh, that sounds good, actually.
Yeah, there you go. All right, we're fiddle fucking with some settings. Hold on.
Ted.
Let us know when you see this. Do you see it?
No.
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 Hold on.
We're gonna try something else.
Sorry about that.
Give us a moment. Un momento.
Let's see.
Yes, I can see it now.
Okay, cool.
Yay.
And can you see TJ and Scotty?
I can. I can see. Yep, I can see. Both
Don't look at me.
All right. So this will work.
Zombies.
Obviously, there are also women's issues, so I appreciate that. But calling gender violence a women's issue is part of the problem for a number of reasons. The first is that it gives men an excuse not to pay attention, right? A lot of men hear the term women's issues, and we tend to tune it out, and we think, hey, I'm a guy, that's for the girls, or that's for the women. And a lot of men literally don't get beyond the first sentence as a result. It's almost like a chip in our brain is activated, and the neural pathways take our attention in a different direction when we hear the term women's issues.
Citation needed.
This is also true, by the way, of the word gender, because a lot of people hear the word
true.
gender, and they think it means women.
A lot of people hear the word gender and think it means bullshit because of so many retards out there spewing total nonsense.
They think women,
Gender
TJ.
politics.
And also,
automatically-
guys like this are the problem because they're just these kind of beta as fuck cucks dressed up in a suit, and they're like, I'm a kind of scientist, so I'm so alpha, I care about women, but they're totally not, and they're a huge part of the fucking problem. Because who's gonna really listen to this guy? Like, I don't want to listen to this guy. He's lame. Like, I'm
He's
already
lame.
bored.
He's boring. He's lame. Fucking beta piece of shit. Boo, I say.
Tomato.
Boo to you, sir. Tomato, tomato.
Hey, don't waste perfectly good tomatoes on this guy. Throw a rock at him.
So they think that gender issues is synonymous with women's issues. There's some confusion about the term gender. And actually, let me illustrate that confusion by way of analogy.
Okay.
So let's talk for a moment about race.
Give us
In
an
the
analogy.
U.S., when we hear the word race, a lot of people think that means African American, Latino, Asian American, Native American, South Asian, Pacific Islander, on and on. A lot of people, when they hear the word
List
sexual...
enough of them. I feel like he missed a lot of ethnicities there.
Eskimo.
I feel offended.
I only
Yeah.
feel.
Yeah, what about the Eskimos of America?
What about the proud Inuit people, you piece of shit?
Yeah. He didn't even mention Taino Indians, and I am
Fuck this
personally very offended, and I
microaggression
think I should write him a
asshole.
letter.
He doesn't understand anything about race. Clearly a misogynist and a racist and white, so fuck him.
Well, he's white, so
Yeah, he doesn't know anything. Fuck him.
Fucking white piece of shit.
Get off the
Yeah, fuck him.
stage. We're the Eskimo women of color on the stage. They're talking about this issue.
I want like multiracial Eskimo women of color who are trans, biracial, transsexual.
Yes.
Yes!
That's-
Even better.
Then we know we're listening to an opinion worth fucking listening to, you know?
Exactly. That's right.
Some white dude. Who gives a fuck? Aren't you? You ruled all of history, white guy. Step aside, let someone else fucking talk, you fucking miserable cretinous bastard.
orientation think it means gay, lesbian, bisexual. And a lot of people, when they hear the word gender, think it means women. In each case, the dominant group doesn't get paid attention to, right? As if white people don't have some sort of racial identity or belong to some race.
I don't know. When I hear gender, I think gender, which encompasses, you know, everyone and shit, right? When I think of race, I'm not just thinking of black people. I'm thinking of all races, because that's what it is. All right, race means
No.
various races of the earth.
You hear race, you're like, damn darkies. That's the first thing you think of. Your bias is clear, TJ.
God damn them fucking Black Lives Matter sons of bitches with their fucking signs and shit. Telling the white man
Just
what's
watch
what.
Fox News. You'll learn everything you need to know about them.
Damn Muslims,
racial
man.
category or construct, as if heterosexual people don't have a sexual orientation,
Yeah.
as
They
if
don't.
men don't have a gender.
No one
This is
thinks
one of the
that.
ways that
No one thinks that. You're totally. This is nonsense. That's not how people think. You're not demonstrating they think this way. Give us a fucking. I thought you said they were giving us some kind of analogy. I haven't heard the fucking analogy yet. Did I miss it? I might have felt.
He claims the analogy was race.
He's
Well,
just
that's dumb.
projecting all over. He's just like spewing. It's just a cum shot of nonsense.
Other people are dumb in the way they think of stuff. You need to think of stuff the way more like I do, because I'm smarter and stuff than you guys, because, you know, I understand things that other people don't understand, because I'm a better, smarter, more
Hadron
enlightened
Collider!
person.
It's like, I'm waiting for him just to like just start fucking name dropping. I know the Big Bang and you know, physics and stuff. I'm smart.
I know stuff.
I watch Cosmos.
I fucked Stephen Hawking in the ass. That's how great I am.
Damn, that's pretty impressive,
You
TJ.
didn't even fucking feel it. That fucking Lou Gehrig disease-having motherfucker.
dominant systems maintain and reproduce themselves, which is to say the dominant group is rarely challenged to even
Dominant
think
group
about
is
its
blah, blah,
dominance,
blah,
because
blah.
that's one of the key characteristics of power and privilege, the
Yeah.
ability to go
power
unexamined,
privilege.
lacking introspection, and in fact being rendered invisible in large measure in the discourse about issues that are primarily about us. And this is amazing how this works in domestic and sexual violence, how men have been largely erased from so much of the conversation about a subject that is centrally about men. And I'm going to illustrate what I'm talking about
Okay.
by using the old tech.
All right, illustrate
I'm
it.
old.
Let's play Pictionary, motherfucker. Draw it out for us.
School on some fundamental regards. I make films and I work with, high tech, but I'm still old school as an educator. And I want to share with you this
school.
exercise
As an
that illustrates
educator,
on the
TJ.
sentence structure level how the way that we think, literally the way that we use language, conspires to keep our attention off of men. This is about domestic violence in particular, but you
Okay.
can plug in other analogs. This comes from the work of the
I hate these fucking intellectuals, how they always feel the need to endlessly blather on and not get to the fucking point. It's like,
That's all
just
they
tell
know how
it,
to do.
just fucking out with the damn opinion already.
Yeah,
what are you
Say it.
fucking gonna tell
Unless
me?
you're some really interesting, eloquent speaker, yeah, this is like so many people like try to do the Steve Jobs. They're like, I'm gonna get out here and fucking like present my shit. And everyone's gonna be like, wow, that's amazing. It's like, no, unless you're one of those fucking kinds of people, or people actually want to hear what you have to fucking say. Just get to the fucking point.
Fucking point. Just say it. And also, why does he not know how to use PowerPoint? Is this like 1995?
He's
like, I need
old
a
school.
whiteboard.
He's low
Oh,
tech.
old?
He's old fucking school, Mercedes Carrera.
Work. He's in the past. He's like 20 years ago, and it's stupid.
He's gonna draw you a picture. All right.
feminist linguist Julia Penelope. It starts with a very
All right,
basic
draw
English
it.
sentence.
Let's see how he
John
does.
beat Mary. That's a good English.
Okay, this is
John,
All right.
beat Mary.
Gonna move on.
No.
He looks like he's gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah, I know.
He's very nervous. He realized that he should have put together a PowerPoint for this, and he's like,
God, I
"Oh
should've-
shit!
should've done the PowerPoint.
I should have had slides, but instead I'm fucking writing with a marker like no one else does."
I think he learned it at EST or like one of those large group awareness trainings. Like I'm waiting for him to do like the little group training exercise where you all learn how to win together. That's gonna happen next. Watch.
Sentence. John is the subject, beat is the verb, Mary is the object. Good
Mary's
sentence.
the object.
Now we're going to move.
Mary's the object? What?
Merely an object.
Mary is but the object?
He's
To be acted
objectifying
upon.
Mary.
Why are you objectifying Mary, dude? What the fuck, bro? And why are those both biblical names? Why'd you choose such Anglo-centric names, for fuck's sake?
It's oppressive.
That is
I'm
impressive.
offended. As a
I'm
Latina
offended as
female, I'm
fuck.
very offended.
You
by
should
this.
be. Yes, outraged.
Move to the second sentence, which says the same thing in the passive voice. Mary was beaten by John,
By John.
and now a whole lot has happened in one sentence. We've gone from John beat Mary to Mary was beaten by John. We've shifted our
His
focus in one
handwriting
sentence from
sucks.
Thank you. Well, look at how fast he's trying to write it because he realizes that, you know, no one's going to sit there and watch. Is he like, oh, okay, I'm going to write stuff out now. I mean, this is a grammar lesson. I mean, you know, one is said in the passive voice and one isn't. I mean, you're talking about grammar here. This has nothing. You could do this with anything. You know, I could say, Steve ate some corn. Some corn was eaten by Steve. It doesn't fucking prove anything. What is it? What does this mean?
John to Mary. And you can see John is very close to the end of the sentence, well, close to dropping off the map of our psychic plane.
Right.
The third sentence, John is dropped, and we have Mary was beaten, and now it's all about Mary. We're not even thinking
Something about Mary.
about John. It's totally focused on Mary.
This is so retarded.
Over the past generation, the term we've used synonymous with beaten is
Corn was eaten.
battered. So we have Mary was battered.
And
the
deep
final
fried.
sentence in
Battered
this
down.
sequence, flowing from
We
the
just pulled that one out of the thin air. Like he went
Mary
from
is
being
battered and deep fried.
A deep fried Mary Twinkie.
like butter.
Yeah.
others is Mary is a battered woman.
Okay.
So now Mary's very
Oh, my
identity,
God.
Mary is a battered woman.
Her very identity is that she is battered.
So you've proven that the same sentence can be written in different ways. Congratulations.
Yeah.
No one ever realizes it.
Scintillating insight.
It's crazy how this could only be done with domestic violence. You couldn't say this with anything else, right? You know?
And with a marker and a pad of paper, like it's 1995, because that's the only way to demonstrate this, not on a PowerPoint.
Yeah, man.
This guy sucks. Is this TEDx? This is not regular TED, is it? Is it
Yeah,
TEDx?
I think it's TEDx.
Oh, good. Okay.
This is like
Well,
the afterbirth of Ted.
Do you want to do
It's
the
just
next
where all
one?
the crap goes. It's the crap repository. But he's putting all of this stuff. He's like, that's Mary's identity. It's like, no, you made it that way, cishet white dude. Like nobody else said that except for you. Like you created this whole structure for Mary where she got beaten, and now you gave her the identity of a battered woman. Whose fucking problem is that? Like you imagined this in your fucking head. Nobody else did this. It's all you.
I think we've beaten him.
Yeah. Next one is 5.
Drunken peasants beat asshole. Asshole was beaten by drunken peasants.
Asshole was beaten.
Asshole was beaten. Asshole was battered. Asshole is a battered man.
So that becomes asshole's identity, TJ.
Asshole is a battered beta.
TJ wanted
Battered
to.
beta bitch.
TJ wanted to make sure we played this one.
Oh, this is brilliant.
I don't think Mercedes is familiar with the Vigilant Christian Mario.
Are you familiar with the Vigilant Christian Mario?
I can't say that I am.
The Vigilant Christian Mario.
Conspiracy
He's
theorist.
a conspiracy nut who thinks everything is satanic.
No, guys. He has a different worldview.
He has that's right. He has a different world.
And what did he say to you in the first video to you that he got to bang all the chicks?
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah.
Yeah.
He said that I was jealous because in high school he was getting all the pussy
Before he
and
found
I was-
Jeebus.
and I was a loser.
Yeah.
And that's why I have it out for him.
'Cause
It's
you knew
not
that, and that's why you're jealous. Wait,
yeah, it's not because he's a fucking maniac who thinks everything from yoga to credit card debt is satanic and part of some Illuminati agenda.
Yeah, yoga is satanic.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
So,
No, it is.
I guess people have been
Also, I have my Illuminati pillow.
Ooh, Illuminati.
definitely a member of the Illuminati. I can tell. Yeah, so people have been telling Mario that he looks gay, probably just to fuck with him.
Oh, Mario.
So he thought he should make a video to let
I thought
everyone
he should make a
know.
video letting everyone know how not gay he is.
Yeah.
I am
Hey
not
everyone, I pray you're
gay.
doing well. I just wanted to record a video here.
Can't hear it?
Mario, you're so fucking gay.
That's better.
You got it?
Real quick, in response to a comment I actually get a lot. I guess because I take care of myself, you know.
Oh, yeah, you do, Mario.
Wow, he's literally preening in front of the
Hi,
camera.
I take such good care of myself.
Take good care.
Put some lotion on
Because
myself.
I manicure my nails and, you know. Yeah.
Pretty nice haircut.
Hey, I don't know much about
it's
this
so
guy,
nice.
but he looks gay, doesn't he? Just look at him.
Well, he kind of looks like Vanilla Ice, circa like.
Baby.
Right?
Vanilla
'Cause that
Ice was
the
not
haircut.
gay.
That
Come
was
on.
the thing. Like I remember that in elementary and junior high school.
Wow,
The guy
yeah,
with the
he
haircut.
yeah. He's got a 90s haircut. Well, he is Canadian.
Yeah, they're always behind the times.
Yeah.
Dress pretty nice. I look.
Dressed pretty nice. You're just wearing a T-shirt, aren't you?
It's a nice T-shirt.
I guess it's a button-down, at least partially.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, I don't know if that counts as dress.
Well, it is Canadian fashion. I mean, it's so primitive there. I mean,
it's worth noting that he doesn't even appear on camera in most of his videos anyway, so...
Like a homosexual. That is the most ignorant thing a person can say, and it's based on stupidity.
Yeah.
There are homosexuals that those of you who claim there's a look to them, you wouldn't even know they were homosexual. Some of the most manly looking men are gay.
I see him on my grinder
That's true.
all the time.
No, I watch a lot
So,
of
just-
gays.
Just wanted to make a video here. No, there's no such thing as looking like homosexual, and that statement is very ignorant and just proves that, I don't know, you don't get reality or something. I don't get it. So...
Is that some cum on his beard? I can't...
I just love Mario telling people that they just don't get reality.
Yeah.
I would like him more if he was gay. Maybe he can just be gay, because I think he would be more endearing. Like, it would be cute if he was gay and he was like this crazy Christian conspiracy theorist. We would go like, oh, it's so kind of cute.
Yeah, that's true. It's a nice dichotomy, you know?
Yeah.
Not a homosexual. I've always loved women, and the irony is I've taken care of myself.
You've always loved women?
He loves them.
I always loved woman. Woman I like because they with the boobs.
They
and
good.
such. Woman, I do the sex, but only for Jesus with women. You know what's weird is he's made several videos about how women are like satanic, so you know.
So's credit card debt.
Yeah, but I've never heard him say that gay sex is satanic. He probably has.
Yeah,
maybe
probably.
somewhere, but
He does like to smoke weed, and allegations of him, he likes blow or something.
blow jobs.
People have
from
said
other
that.
men. That's
Probably that too. Oh, is that what they meant? I thought they meant blow.
Vigilant Christian's written me on several occasions and been like, "Yo, TJ,
Trying to hook up.
I suck you's dick for $10 or whatever." And I've always been like, "You're joking around, right, Mario?" He's like, "Nah, dude, nah, I want to suck that dick."
Oh, did he watch your banana video or something?
Yeah, he saw it. And he's
Yeah.
like,
He's
"Yeah,
like,
damn,
you suck that dick. I want to put that micro penis in my mouth."
See, TJ deserves a job in porn because he's shoved banana up his ass already, and it's already out there.
Yeah.
So
it's one of the most watched. If you type in my name in Google, the first suggestion is banana. Amazing Atheist banana.
Yep.
That's how Google completes it. So
It's awesome.
I'm more of a porn star
Well,
than
I
Mercedes
saw
is.
that we're like porn twins. 'Cause
Yeah.
I did it too. It was
And-
so much fun.
And your clitoris is probably about the size of my dick too. So there we go.
To actually be more attractive to women.
no.
And I have a small dick.
Yeah.
So they kind of meet in the middle.
Yeah.
That's why. So those men out there like, man, you look like a homo. Well, it's funny because your girlfriend would check me out, and it had nothing to do with me looking like a homo.
wow.
Okay, I was trying to pick up girls, so I took care of myself.
Mario's like, it's
But-
me.
Gay. He should be a gay.
Gay.
You should be the gay. You're gay.
You are the gay. You are the gay. I say he's gay. Let's vote, everybody. Is Mario gay? Go tell Mario he's gay.
Yeah, Mario's gay.
Let him know that we've reviewed his petition for his heterosexuality and we've denied
It
it.
has been denied on grounds that he is in fact gay.
The Drunken Peasants have officially declared Mario to be a gay.
Yes,
And that is the way things go.
it is a final decision.
I don't know why he's denying it so much. Like, what does he care? And also, I mean, if he hasn't done a video on gay being evil, because that's what he should be saying. If he really wasn't gay, then the whole video should be like, gays of Satan, and then that'd be that. But instead, he's just like, I'm not gay because I'm too pretty to be gay, which doesn't really, it's not
Right.
helping his case any.
I feel pretty, oh so pretty.
I just wanted to clarify there's no
I
such thing
feel
as
pretty
looking
and
gay.
witty
And if
and
you
not
think that,
gay.
plain and simple, you're very ignorant.
Yeah.
God bless.
God bless you, you faggot.
All right. 5 ways men can help end sexism.
Finally.
For many men, it can be hard to know exactly what.
Oh, yeah, this guy.
I'm going to let Mercedes react. What is going on?
This is Anita Sarkeesian's handler.
Oh, her puppet master.
Yeah.
Josh McIntosh. He's the guy.
Pull the string!
Pull the string! Pull the string!
What role we can.
She's just laughing like his very presence amuses her.
He blocked me because I said that video games are sexy, and he's like, block. And then he said that I was harassing him on Twitter. And so when I'm supposed to talk at South by Southwest, and he's like, what if Catalyst is a literal harasser, and she's been harassing and abusing me on Twitter since last year? He was talking about me.
I think he wants a spanking from you, Mercedes. He's
been naughty.
I'm a naughty boy. She harasses me all the time.
I made the naughty list this year. Come on.
Yeah, 5 ways you could stop sexism forever. It's gonna be good.
Or should play in working towards an end to sexism.
Finally. All right.
I'm so interested in this.
How can men
Me
help?
too.
And how much or how little should we be helping?
Yeah.
In this video, we will explore answers to those
Wow, he uses like the same bullshit graphics as she does too.
Yeah.
questions and share a few suggestions about how men can respectfully approach feminism and, critically, explain why it's beneficial for men to be involved. First things first. Because there's so much misinformation about feminism floating around out there in the cultural ether,
Yeah.
it's useful to quickly define what that term actually means.
Do it.
Feminism is a socio-political movement with the central goal of ending sexism and dismantling gender-based oppression.
Bullshit! He's full of bullshit!
No, TJ, this is the definition of feminism. Come on, we all know it's true.
Feminism is a sociopathic movement with the central goal of expanding sexism and dismantling reason.
Yes, and logic.
That sounds better.
So contrary to common misconceptions, feminism is not about man-hating
Okay, so this is
or
the
female
true version of
supremacy.
feminism. Okay. Haven't heard this one before.
It's not about man.
This is the true version of feminism.
Ignore all those feminists that do hate men, though, because, you know, that's inconvenient to what I'm saying right now.
It's just like later in the video, he says, you have to listen to women. But somebody made a graphic, it's like, listen to women. And then they have a picture of me and it says, not that one. Because he blocks all of us.
Don't listen to those women. Those women are fucking
We've
stupid.
got a feminism situation.
Fuck those
here.
women. Listen to women who agree with what I think as a man. But I'm not sexist.
No, he's another white cis het man is going to tell us how to woman right.
You need to learn how to woman better.
It's important to note
Mercedes.
that the feminist endeavor, as it's been defined by women like Bell Hooks, does not simply seek equal access for women within current systems of power,
Okay.
but instead seeks to transform those systems and the values associated
Why do they all talk like this?
They don't want to offend anybody, TJ. Okay?
Ugh.
with
They
them.
just... begging. He's begging for a pegging. He just is. He needs it.
Yeah.
You wanna-
Look at that.
So you're gonna fuck him in the ass with a big strap on? Is that what you're saying?
A
'Cause that's what-
friend of mine. A friend of mine did a porno parody like that already, where she's dressed up like Anita Sarkeesian doing a pegging a Josh McIntosh lookalike.
That's awesome. That's the best porn ever. You got a link to that.
So where do men fit into all of this? Well, women have long been pointing out the ways in which men can benefit from feminism, and actively calling for men's participation in working towards ending sexism. As Bell Hooks writes in her landmark 1984 book, Feminist
hit
Theory
him.
from Margin.
Oh, Bell Hooks. Bell Hooks. Oh,
The
yeah.
landmark work. Oh, God.
Oh, Bell Hooks. Oh, God, yes.
Right about everything.
Oh, she's such a good writer.
Dissenter. Like women, men have been socialized to passively accept sexist ideology.
I accept it
While they
passively.
need not blame themselves for accepting sexism, they must assume responsibility for eliminating it. Men are not exploited or oppressed by sexism, but there are ways in which they suffer as a result of it.
That makes no sense.
That bears
Men
repeating.
not even
totally
true.
are
Men-
exploited by sexism
Yeah,
completely.
total
I mean,
nonsense.
Like literally, like in my industry, this just happened where someone accused someone of rape on Twitter, and in 280 characters ruined his career without any evidence whatsoever. I could call the cops on any guy in LA County and say he hit me, even if he didn't, he'd go to jail for the night. You're going to tell me that's not institutionalized sexism? And you flip the tables on that, nobody would ever. It doesn't work. He's so full of shit.
Quiet. Oh my god. I was raped by this guy, Macintosh, whatever his name is.
Oh my god.
He raped me. He fucking raped me in the ass. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. Why are you crying then?
I don't know.
Oh.
It still hurts. It's a little sore.
Men are not exploited or oppressed by sexism. But there are ways in which we suffer as a result of it.
Bullshit.
We are taught early on that boys don't cry.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, hold on, screenshot.
That's creepy.
Yeah, what is this? What's going on? He's like, little boys.
Why is this weird? Why is it like a weird CG boy? Couldn't you just like find a picture of a boy somewhere?
No, it's this weird CG boy.
Oh, yeah, it's weird CG.
That's the one that gets him off, so he wanted that one. God, CG boy, so beautiful.
CG.
You're CG, so it's not illegal to love you.
Uncanny Valley is beautiful, yeah.
If you don't really exist, then I
That
can't
to
do
show
anything.
sensitivity or emotional vulnerability is a sign of weakness.
You must be a man. Emotional vulnerability is weakness.
I am man. Care for nothing. Eat meat. Good.
Women stupid.
Women speak hit.
Punch women if no like. Woman make pie if no pie. Punch.
Men are discouraged from practicing nurturing, caregiving, compassion, and compromise for the same reasons. So there is an enormous amount of pressure placed on men
such a
to
cock, I
prove
just
our
wanna
manhood
smack him.
by acting tough, projecting strength, and
Well, then he'd like it, you know.
I just
repressing
want to
our
be like in a
emotions.
ring with a
This is
bat
compounded
with him.
by the fact that men are often more admired for being aggressive, dominant, and violent than
He's
for
just
being
mad that he's
cooperative.
weak. He's just pissed off. He sees strong men and he's like, he's so weak. And so he's just like all these other fucking cucks and they can't compete. So they just think if they're super sensitive, it'll make up for it. But we'd still fucking kill you in the apocalypse.
I'm super nice though.
Oh yeah, man.
In the apocalypse, you die, Josh.
In the apocalypse, you die. That's not true. People in the post-apocalyptic hellscape will need feminism.
He would kill himself. Like Anita would be like, "Time to die. I need to live." He'd be the fucking food supply.
She'd crawl inside him like a tauntaun. Keep me warm.
Just eat him from the inside out, like one of those fucking parasites. Just pop out when enough time has passed.
And then she emerges with her true form, like in Species or something.
Oh god.
This reptilian monster.
Vulnerable and empathetic.
Like it.
I mean, like, I'm sorry, but I mean, I've never seen guys like get dissed on for being like compassionate or something. No one's like, Nelson Mandela, what a fucking
what a
faggot.
crybaby.
Yeah.
You know, Gandhi, he was a piece of shit. Like, no one looks down on compassionate men. No one fucking looks down on tough women. It's fine. Be whatever the fuck you want to be. You know, and you know what you're really crying about is you're just mad that the culture doesn't 100% absolutely share your sensibilities about things. Well, you know what? If you don't like the art other people are creating, why don't you create some art of your own and let's see how it fucking stands up.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, plus the guys that you mentioned that are compassionate, they're compassionate and strong. And there's a big difference. And so he has it that compassionate equals weak. So he's embodied weakness to the point that nobody respects him. But people respected Gandhi. So he's got a literal disconnect in thinking that compassion has to be this kind of pathetic weakness that we all like to make fun of so much.
Oh yeah, I'm strong. Strong for feminism.
Feminism.
Not only is all of this damaging behavior encouraged in individual men, but those same values are also reflected in our larger political and military institutions, often to disastrous effect. So while men as a group are afforded gender-based privileges at the expense of women,
like what?
A byproduct of patriarchy is that it also causes real harm to men's well-being.
Okay.
I think he should kill himself. I think if he just He should just off himself because he's a white male and he's just making things worse on the planet. So I think he should just go,
that is true.
yeah. He needs to die.
No. We need him for more fodder for this kind of shit. Okay, 5 tips for
so
men.
if we're on board with ending sexism,
Yes, we're gonna end it.
What if he's like a total badass though? What if this guy like actually could kick some ass? You don't really know, you know.
Yeah, this guy could be fucking Batman.
Yeah, like what if he's like a secret badass?
He's like a
You don't
black belt
fucking
in
know.
jujitsu or
Yeah,
something.
you know.
He accused me of harassing and attacking him on Twitter.
Well, maybe he's a little bit. Maybe he's emotionally fragile, but physically tough. You know, I've known some guys like that. I've definitely known guys that are like little butthurt bitches over the slightest little thing, but they're still like, you know, they can kick your ass or something.
Is that like Stevie?
I don't know anybody
Could
like
Stevie
that.
kick ass?
Well, you know what? You know, I'm talking about like these guys who like the least little thing you say, what the fuck you say to me, bitch?
But that's like,
The fuck you say to me?
bro. He'd be all muscled up, and then we'd be like, well, he's all on fucking Trenbolene, and so yeah, we're just gonna not make fun of him because he'd be like, yeah, he'd be like fucking in your face, but instead he's like, come on guys, don't tag me on Twitter, and here's all the things
That
that
is
we
a
should do,
microaggression.
something new."
Stop it.
Harassment.
do as men to be helpful.
I'll be informing Twitter of this
Here's our quick
harassment.
list of 5 tips
All right,
for
give me the
respectfully
tips.
engaging with feminism.
Give me the tips, bitch.
Yes. Number 1.
Yeah, what a long
Listen
build-up.
to women.
Okay.
Listen to women.
I'm not on
Now
board
that might
anymore.
seem really obvious, but far too often men have
Let's mute Mercedes for the rest of the show.
Fuck that. We're not listening to fucking women. Come
Yeah.
on. This is the misogynist podcast.
I mean, like, how about listen to everybody, and if someone is like an idiot, stop listening to them. Don't just listen. Like, they got a vagina, so I better open my ears up real wide and
Hillary.
absorb all this in. You know. Listen to women.
a hard time
that
just
one.
listening to what women have to say.
Shut the fuck
What?
up, Mercedes.
That's total
You're not allowed
nonsense.
to talk. You're a woman. And you know how we misogynists feel about women folk like yourself.
And respecting women's knowledge and experiences. Because of the way we're socialized.
What if they don't have any knowledge worth a fuck?
It's because of the way we're socialized. Like he makes all these he puts all these fucking broad brushes. This is how society functions. It's like, where's the evidence for everything you're fucking saying?
Up his ass.
I don't see it in society. There's no. Actually, I live in a state where both of the senators are women and have been since like the 80s. So I don't really understand what the hell he's talking about.
No one listens to them.
No one listens to women. We all know that.
No one fucking listens to those senators. Come on.
All the people saying Hillary's going to become president, she's just a shill because we all just are hoping Bill will secretly take over behind the scenes.
I would hope that, honestly, if she was.
To think of our voices
That's
as
true,
most
that'd be true.
important.
Yeah,
Men
of
have
course.
a tendency to interrupt and interject ourselves into conversations and then to dominate those interactions.
Men talking here. Excuse me.
Shut up, bitch. Men talking now.
Man talk. No, I mean, we have, like, this show's a great example. We have tons of guests, both male and female, and I interrupt all of them with my bullshit. So it's not anything to do with, you know, whether they have a pussy or a cock or whatever they identify as or any of that shit. I don't care.
Yeah, you're just in love with the sound of your own
I'll
voice.
interrupt anybody because I just feel like I'm more important, so. Has nothing to do with
At least you're honest, TJ.
Yeah.
At least you're honest.
Damn right.
It's true.
I'm honest as fuck.
This
No, not
behavior
really.
is so ingrained that men often don't even realize we're doing it, which is why it's critical to learn how to take a step back, to try not to interrupt, and instead actively listen and absorb.
So if you're
This is retarded advice.
If you're listening to a woman and she's just blathering on and on incessantly about inane bullshit,
you just need to listen.
You just need to be like, yeah, huh? Like, I'll give you an example. Like, I was in Disney World earlier. I was on a family vacation, and, you know, I was sitting there in the smoking section. This wasn't Disney World. This is Universal Studios. I was sitting there in the smoking section, and my stepdad starts talking some shit about Muslims or immigrants or whatever because he's, you know, that way. And there's this woman that comes up. She's in like one of those like wheelchair scooter thingamajigs, and she starts talking about, I'm a Donald Trump supporter, and we just need to keep all them Mexicans out, and I got illegals living next door to me, and
keep them out.
And I'm just sitting there like, so is this guy saying that I should just listen to that and be like, well, as a woman, you know, you're probably right about that, and I'm probably wrong.
Isn't that even more sexist then?
Yeah, I mean, it's patronizing. It's patronizing. It's like saying, okay, princess, you talk now.
Women talk good.
He wouldn't listen to the Trump supporter either. He'd be like, no, wrong kind of woman. Like, when he says women, he means Anita and her followers. That's what he means.
Feminists. And not even all feminists, just feminists that agree with his version of feminism.
Right.
Listen to those women. But if you don't like what women are saying, you can block them from Twitter and say they're harassing you.
And attacking.
Attacking.
If you're attacking him, stop it.
Some of them do.
He needs protection.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Some of them have preemptive blocking. Like we got preemptively blocked by Steve Shives.
That's good. I'm glad Twitter's doing its job.
I got blocked by Steve too because I told him I told him that I was really glad that he was supporting women like me in our quest against the patriarchy, and then he blocked me even after I was super nice.
Wow, what a cock!
What is being said before responding. Now, of course, this does not mean you have to agree with everything every individual woman says.
Okay.
No one person's perspective can ever represent all of feminism or the experiences of all women.
Okay.
It simply means that we, as men, are not in a position to define feminism for women.
Okay.
And that we should actively pay attention to women's voices, because for so long, women's experiences,
So yet again,
women's perspectives,
closed her mouth and just blindly listened to them. Okay, or just definitely like, okay, yes, you're right. I have no opinion. You're right. Okay.
But isn't that exactly what men did in the 50s, where women would like blah blah blah? Like if you watch I Love Lucy, like the women blather on, and then like Ricky's sitting there and he's like, and he's like listening. It's basically that. That's all he's saying. Just go back to the 50s.
Yeah, bitch, I respect your fucking opinions.
That's real
and shit.
interesting. I totally agree with whatever's being said.
That's some fascinating ass shit. Now
I'm
make
totally
me a
listening
fucking
to you.
sandwich, bitch.
Yeah.
You tell you what, the whole time you making me that sandwich, you could talk, and I promise I listen.
and women's ideas have been dismissed, ignored, and silenced.
Shut up.
It's especially vital to listen to women of
get
color,
to number 2 already.
particularly black and indigenous women. Because as feminists...
Why them especially? Asian women don't deserve a special megaphone for Asianness? What? Only black women and whatever. Well, we got a woman, we got Mercedes here. She's a woman and she's of color, and you didn't listen to her, so what the fuck? You don't take your own advice?
No.
Liar. He's a liar. Josh
Liar.
Well, she's been brainwashed by the patriarchy.
Liar,
so
boo.
You've internalized her
Boo,
misogyny
liar.
too far. Too deep.
Boo.
Scholars have long pointed out
Shut up.
sexism is compounded when it's combined with racism and other forms of oppression.
True.
Back in 1989,
So true.
Kimberly
Right.
Crenshaw coined the term intersectionality as part of her theory to describe these layered experiences
Well, fuck her.
that leave some women
Notice
more
it's all black
disenfranchised.
women. He's like, here's a black woman you should listen to who says things I agree with, and I'm gonna cherry pick that as a white man and tell
Is he
you
going
how
to
to
cite
think.
the Oracle from the Matrix soon?
Oh, I hope so. Like, have a cookie. Have a cookie.
There is no spoon. Actually, that was the little bald kid. Never mind.
But is there a cookie, though?
Give me a cookie.
Than others.
Cookies are racist.
All right, number 2.
Fuck that. Cookies are awesome.
Educate yourself.
It's important for us as men to acknowledge that when we talk
What does
about
that even
feminism,
mean?
It means read.
Check your privilege, Ben. Check your fucking privilege.
Shouldn't it just
educate yourself?
So far, this list should just be one thing. It should just be agree with me about everything I say, and then you're a better man.
Just agree with me and Anita, and that's it. End of fucking
we
story.
follow the lead of women. Yet while feminist ideas do originate with women, that does not mean that it's the responsibility of every woman to teach all men about sexism.
Okay.
So we shouldn't go around interrogating or demanding answers from women. Instead, we should be proactive.
Yeah, you shouldn't question.
Don't
shit.
question. Okay, yeah. So yeah, just keep it with the theme of just being a fucking idiot
So
and not
number
question
1
anything.
is listen blindly. Number 2 is don't question.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Been doing the work ourselves.
Sounds
by
reasonable
committing
so
to
far.
continuous lifelong learning.
Ah.
Lucky for us, over the past century, feminist
like a
scholars
lazy
have
version
written
of
volumes
religion.
on the topic.
It's just like, believe in our shit, but we're not going to really, we don't have to really do anything to get you to believe in it. Just keep believing because we said so.
Yeah, just replace it with listen to your priest and don't question God.
But, because they also ask for money all the time, so it's like they're just a lazy version of religion.
I don't even know if they're a lazy version of religion. They're just religion.
Well, I'm talking about Anita and them specifically.
No, she's just the same as any fucking huckster on,
So, I mean, how many of the videos? How many of her video series have even come out? I know it's not done. It's not done, is it?
Or something. No, it's not done.
No,
It'll never.
$400,000 and not done.
Yeah,
She has time to play board games.
Yeah,
though,
you know what?
she?
It's really expensive living in that area and making those videos. It's the cost of digital technology has gone through the roof lately.
You got to realize that Anita needs a rest period of 4 or 5 months between videos where she needs to, calibrate her consciousness and stuff.
Oh, I see.
Actually, I read that she's having trouble with the IRS is looking into her nonprofit too, because the amount that she claimed to have paid herself was so ridiculously low that it set up flags. So.
Oops, she did it again.
Well, I mean, it's public knowledge.
Here are some suggestions.
Fucking patriarchy.
It's public knowledge that she claimed to be a non-profit way before she actually was. You can even go look at the time and date she made the claim, and then the time she actually filed.
Yep.
Do you want to do the top 10 controversial?
No, I want to listen. I want to hear the rest of this
about
list.
Feminism and how patriarchy operates as a social system.
Yeah. Number
Feminism
3.
is for Everybody by Bell
not
Hooks
yet.
is a great place to start.
No.
So definitely put The Will to Change, Men,
Nope.
Masculinity, and
Not
Love
gonna read that one
at
either.
the very top of your list. Sociologist Alan G. Johnson's book, The Gender Knot, Unraveling Our Patriarchal Legacy, is also essential reading.
It sounds
as well
very
as
unbiased.
This Bridge Called My Back, edited by Cherry Moraga and Gloria Anzaldúa.
No.
For those interested in something written in a more
No one
academic
wants to read
language,
that.
check out Masculinities by
No.
R.W. Connell
Not gonna
and
do
her
that
follow-up
either.
book, The Men and the Boys.
No. All right, here we go. Challenge other men.
place where men-
All right,
PC, bro.
I challenge you, John. Is it John McIntosh? What's his fucking first name?
It's John, but we call him Josh.
Dosh.
Josh.
Say Dosh.
Josh.
Josh.
Challenge you to a
Josh
fight,
with a J.
Josh.
Josh.
Challenge you to a fight, Josh.
Anyway, I challenge you to a duel.
I challenge you to Mortal Kombat, bitch.
Mortal Kombat! Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
Instead of challenge other fucking men, there you go.
I challenge you.
Can be most helpful in
A
regards
battle to the
feminism
death.
is first
2
within
men enter,
ourselves,
1 man leaves.
and then amongst other men.
Thunderdome, bitch.
Patriarchy encourages men to buy into sexist thinking, and at the very least remain complacent in sexism through our silence.
Oh, we bought in wholesale.
So instead, step off the path of least resistance and dare to make yourself and other men uncomfortable about sexism.
You don't make me uncomfortable, you just make me annoyed.
It's working, TJ. Soon you're going to be like him.
Neat.
One of us. One of us.
Do I get to make some of that sweet, sweet feminist money then?
Oh, yeah.
Neat.
Oh, yes.
Let the other men around you know that their sexist behavior is not okay.
Scotty?
Going on?
Your sexist behavior, Scotty, is not okay.
Fuck you, TJ.
I respect that.
For example, when you stand up and say that a sexist joke is not funny, the men telling that joke can no longer be assured
This is
that
not
they will
funny.
go and challenge the
I
next
always
time
love
they tell it.
the shows with these comedians and they make a joke that these like whiny SJWs find offensive. They get up. This is not funny. We are offended and leaving. It's like, okay, good.
I see.
Bye.
If someone told me, I mean, I tell plenty of jokes and some of them work.
Rape jokes are not acceptable, TJ.
I don't ever say, if someone says that joke wasn't funny, I'm not like, oh, well, that means that the content of the joke was wrong. It's like, no, there's probably just something wrong with my delivery, or maybe the joke just wasn't funny, or maybe I had the wrong audience. That'd be about it. I'm not going to be like, oh, it was obviously wrong for me to joke about such things.
Or maybe the people are just stupid and they didn't get the joke. Maybe
Right.
it's their fault.
Yeah, it could be. There's plenty of reasons why a joke doesn't work, and it's not usually because the joke was inappropriate.
In other words, those men can no longer count on other men to accept or go along with their sexism.
Okay.
Interrupting the sexist status quo is a simple yet powerful way that all men can make a difference.
All right, so
I wish I was on a road trip with him or
Kombat.
something, and I could just be like, you know, Hey, man, bitches. Am I right? Those fucking bitches.
Goddamn women, man.
Fucking women, man. Oh. Just see what he does.
What's he gonna do?
4. Don't get defensive.
Did you make a comment?
What are you talking about, man? I'm not being defensive.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Stop tagging me.
This from a guy who says that someone sending him a tweet that disagrees with him.
You're harassing me. Stop harassing me.
But don't be defensive, though. Don't be defensive.
You better stop harassing me. I'll block you.
I'll block your bitch ass.
Don't take it personally.
Okay.
She doesn't owe you anything, and her disagreement does not necessarily mean that she's angry or frustrated with you as an individual.
Oh, they're definitely angry and frustrated with me.
They take one look at this guy. You're frustrated.
Yeah, they're angry and frustrated.
That being said, it's completely understandable for women to express anger about sexism. Sexism should make everyone angry.
Right.
After all, most women have some first-hand experience with
So
violence.
basically what you're saying is that women just have a license to be angry cunts anytime they decide they interpret something as sexist. Okay, gotcha. Hey, Mercedes, don't you think that it was kind of sexist of him to block you off of Twitter?
It was not only sexist, it was also racist, and it was also a matter of class privilege.
Wow.
So I know, and I'm really offended deeply by it. And he used microaggressions by saying that I attacked him, and I think it's a very serious offense against matriarchy as a whole, especially the matriarchy of autistic, bisexual, female, Hispanic sex workers in total.
Wow. Yeah. Wow, what a disgusting...
He is not
man.
culturally sensitive at all.
And
At all.
any anger against him is justified at this point. So I just want to say, you, sir, are a piece of shit. All right? I hope that...
The Feminist Hit Squad, you're on their list, buddy.
I hope a group of fucking teenagers scoops you into a bag, lights that bag on fire, and leaves it on an old man's porch, because that's where you belong.
Feminist lynch mob.
You're dog shit. What a monster. I mean, I can't believe that we're partially to blame here for even giving this monster a megaphone, but let's see what number 5 is.
Or harassment or mistreatment at the hands of men. Sometimes even men who claim to be allies. So don't get defensive if individual women don't want to engage with you.
Shut up.
And remember that it's definitely not our job to police the ways that women may choose to speak about sexism or their experiences.
Yeah, I
Men's
can do whatever I
support for
want.
feminism
Fuck you.
should not be seen as some kind of favor to women.
Okay.
As we've discussed, dismantling the system of sexist beliefs benefits people of all genders.
Right.
And moreover, men shouldn't
Ooh, is
expect
it
a
my
reward
birthday?
for deciding not to participate in a terrible
Cake is
system
not
of
a
oppression.
lie.
Or, as many feminists have said before, you don't get a cookie for being a decent human being.
Okay. Why
Do
not?
I get a cake?
Hold on. Well, what's the fucking point of being decent then? I thought I was going to get a cookie.
He showed a fucking cake in that
I'm
thing.
going,
I want
I'm
a fucking
going out
cake.
to rape. I'm going to be back. Yeah. Learn from mistakes.
It's really hard to break years of socialization overnight.
Yeah.
So messing up is inevitable.
Well, that's enough of this shit.
I agree.
No way.
All right.
Let's learn from our mistake and move on.
Choose between these two.
Do whatever you want.
All right. So do you want to watch the list?
We could do it.
All right. So here's another list.
This is a list.
The top 10 controversial YouTube channels. It was Topics.
Top X.
Yeah, I think that's the channel.
It's Watch Mojo.
Is it Watch Mojo?
Yeah, but it's like a top. I don't know what the top X.
Okay. So this was on Watch Mojo.
Yep.
Watch Mojo.
And the only reason we're playing is because someone here made the list.
Well, you're gonna know as soon as you look at it.
It's pretty obvious who it was.
WatchMojo.com. Hey, who is that?
The very best that YouTube has to offer.
This guy's a piece of
Today,
shit.
We're overstepping the mark and blurring the boundaries of acceptability as we look at our picks for the top 10 most controversial YouTube channels.
Yeah, don't let it play too long. Top X.
For this list, we're looking at those channels in which the content is so surprising, it's kind of shocking.
Neat.
The following clips have been branded as everything from eyebrow-raising to offensive to downright sacrilegious.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Only those channels that are presently active, as well as channels that are controversial because of their content, are considered.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
Why not? What's wrong with gay frogs?
Gay
Come on.
frogs, man. Gay frogs.
Think of how many of Kermit's problems would be solved if he wasn't with that needy Miss Piggy bitch. Come on.
That's true.
Exactly, it's true.
Yeah.
Number 10. Simple pickup.
Do you guys know what time it is right now?
What time
Motorboat
is that?
Whoa.
A
She
channel
looked like she was being tortured.
He's a monster.
aiming to prove that any
Sexual
guy can
assault,
get the
throw
girl.
him in
The
jail
simple
for
pickup
life.
methods are just too much for some viewers. The guys randomly approach girls with the basic aim to get their numbers.
Do it.
Sorry, do you have a Band-Aid?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I just scraped my knee falling for you.
Some video.
Oh, why? Please kill him. He deserves to die for that one. God. Off with his head. Off with his fucking head.
I agree. This channel should be shut down.
Videos fall on the tamer side.
It goes
but other
too
efforts,
far.
such as drunk time with hot girls, have stirred enough controversy for online petitions against the channel.
Online
You've never gotten
petitions.
spanked?
Well, I mean, I've gotten spanked. I have.
What's wrong with that?
By your
Ask-
mom or by a guy?
I'm asking a question.
Because I've gotten spanked by my mom too. It's okay.
The argument against simple pickup is clear.
Okay.
It's on-the-street harassment and outright objectifies women, which
What?
sends out all the wrong signals to its audience.
I don't know.
Groping is never good, even if you're trying to make a joke out of it.
The glint is in your eye.
Oh, yeah?
I can feel it, yeah. You know, hold this. Hold this. Hold this. You.
Oh my God! Look at this! Look at this
being raped
misogyny.
before our eyes.
Misogyny, and it's kind of sad.
Where was his consent form? It's rape.
Consent form, bro.
It is rape. That we just witnessed rape. He should be in prison right now.
Rape. That was
They
rape.
don't really have any game though. You know, like they have to do it this way because they don't have any real game. So it's kind of
What's real game? Tell us real game, Mercedes.
I don't know. It's just, I mean, this whole thing. It's kind of like that pickup artist culture where they're trying so fucking hard. You know, you see them like the guys with all the fucking extra tattoos and the chains and the mohawk and shit.
She means
and then
like
they come
Rouge
up-
V though too.
Rouge V.
It's-
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, and see, Rouge is fun. Like I've talked with Rouge, and I actually like him because he upsets feminists so much.
Nah,
So-
he's a moron. You're
He
wrong.
is kind of a moron.
You're wrong. He's still a dumbass. But you know,
Rape should be legal on private property because then women will think twice. That's Ruchi's solution to rape.
But I don't understand like this whole thing that they're doing where they're walking up to chicks to like. I mean, he's picking up girls who are drunk.
Yeah.
And then like kissing them. Like that's. I mean, that's total like rape. Like the fodder
Rape.
right there. Like it's just a
Rape.
matter of time.
it's rape.
Number 9, Vitaly ZDTV.
Yeah.
You guys care if
I'm
I
against this
bang?
channel.
Give you a bang or
A bang.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
just a nice little bang?
Another channel criticized for its
Oh yeah, so clever.
Well, that's funny.
How
about a bang? You want a bang? Yeah. Let's bang.
attitude towards women. Vitaly's TV or whatever runs with a
DTV.
simple tagline: Russian dude with a camera and some wonderful
Oh,
ideas.
it's a drink.
Which doesn't quite
It's a
tell the whole
drink.
story.
Excuse me? Do you mind, ladies, if I give you a nice little bang or?
One of his most controversial
Nice
videos,
little bang.
How to Get Girls to Kiss You, is also one of his most popular. A 3-minute feature where random girls are asked 3 questions before they're kissed, regardless of whether they really want it to be.
Well, what's your excuse not to kiss me?
My excuse not to kiss you? No.
Jeez.
You're
What?
crazy.
Come here.
You're
I know
crazy.
You liked it.
You
It's
liked
fairly
it. You liked it. Kiss me.
You will kiss me now. You love me now.
I want to see him do a version where he goes out and does that to men.
I don't get it though. Like, so what's the point of the video though? I'm confused at what the end game is on this.
I guess
To get
it'll
views.
get views.
Yeah, just to get views.
views.
These guys get
boils down to views.
these guys get like hundreds of millions of views too.
Neat.
Predatory, to put it lightly. Other pranks include approaching women on the street and asking if they're pregnant.
It's not healthy to
What's
drink
wrong with
alcohol
that?
while you're pregnant. You
That
should know
seems
that.
like
And another
that seems like a pretty harmless prank.
Yeah, that one
Yeah.
is pretty harmless.
Another is an attempt to collect girls' panties in the name of charity.
Well,
We're
did he
not
actually
kidding.
give it
I'm
to
a
charity?
doctor.
Because
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Yes.
yes.
Now I collected your panties.
Now I collected your patties.
I can't believe this actually fucking worked.
Dad,
I really hope it's fake.
give me your patties.
It's gotta be fake.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's gotta be fake because that's.
Scotty, give me your patties.
All right, you convinced me.
Put them inside.
Put the time. Oh, yeah.
Number 8,
damn.
Sargon
Damn,
of
girl.
Akkad.
Feminism
Sargon
is
of
really,
Akkad.
really complicated, and it's really nuanced, and it's really messy.
Most feminists can't understand feminism.
Described within his own channel trailer as an internet misogynist with views that are flat out disturbing.
Internet misogynist with views bordering on the, I would say bordering on the disturbing, quite frankly, views that are flat out disturbing.
Sargon of Akkad clearly doesn't shy away from saying stuff that others find offensive. He may back up his ballsy statements by outlining supportive facts and evidence, but that doesn't mean he doesn't infuriate a lot of people a lot of the time.
As you can already see, the person who accused this guy of being a terrorist is clearly a complete f***ing cretin.
This week in Stupid is Sargon's standout show, in which he ruthlessly dismantles recent news and media stories.
People say they're confident to tell staff how...
He's been on the show twice, right? Or 3 times? Twice.
He's a monster.
Yeah. Well, isn't that
How
just
does he
spectacular?
sleep at night? He's
Training
a
up bunch
real
of kids
piece
to be
of
complete
shit, he
morons,
is.
but quite happy to tell you how they feel about being complete morons.
If there is a line to cross for topical comedy, though, then this guy crosses it over and over and over again.
Getting an abortion was the best thing I ever f***ing did. I am so proud of having killed the unborn child within me that I am going to take to Twitter and brag about it.
I don't really see a problem with that because children are fucking garbage.
When you were a child, were you garbage, TJ?
Yes.
You were.
But I was never a child. I was born a man.
Number 7, Dark Matter 2525.
Shut up, Ben.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Stepping into light, or should we say the...
We've tried to have this guy on the show so many times. And you know what? To this day, this motherfucker, Dark Matter 2525, he comments on my videos all the time, and the motherfucker never comes on this show. Fuck you, Dark Matter, you miserable sack of shit.
He's ducking
Get
you,
on
man.
our fucking show.
Throwing shade,
Quit ducking us,
TJ.
man. Quit fucking ducking us,
Throwing
Dark
shade.
Matter. Get on the fucking show, bitch. Controversial. We want all of the most controversial YouTubers on our show. We're gonna go down this list. Get them all on, one after another.
Some of them I really don't give a shit about.
Shut up.
They're going to
Ben.
be on
You
the
don't
list,
know.
Ben. They're going to
We're
be
gonna-
on
we're
this
gonna
in the
do it.
show. They're going to be on the
This
show.
show courts controversy. We want the most controversial figures on all
Damn
of
right.
YouTube on the show. Ben, are you
Preach
on
the
this
gospel,
list?
brother TJ.
No,
Number 1, Ben.
Ben.
He wears a mask. It's controversial.
Dark is an animated atheist hell-bent on highlighting everything that he
He's
thinks is wrong with
hell-bent.
Christianity. For fairly obvious reasons, that makes this channel Class A controversial.
Don't be ridiculous, Jeffrey. He's not going to sin. I'll
Smoke a
just tell
doobie,
him
Jeffrey.
not to eat from the completely unnecessary tree of knowledge that I created.
Running with the premise nothing is sacred, question everything, Dark Matter 2525 reimagines religious teachings through an ultra-skeptical lens. What if Eve didn't eat the apple?
You're not thinking about eating from this tree, are you?
Oh no, I would never.
Man, that black bar. Get that shit out of there. I want to see some cartoon titties, man.
God said not to. Good. Don't. Everything goes to shit if you do.
What if God had a god?
It's logical because I say it is.
This is so unfair, you smug little douche dingle bitch.
What if atheists invaded heaven? In short, this channel is basically like Sunday school on acid, and is definitely one of the most blatantly blasphemous things on YouTube.
Not even for Monopoly?
Oh, for God's sake.
Facepalm. Monopoly. Come on, who doesn't love Monopoly?
It's Coctopus Prime.
Number 6,
Did you see him?
Mark Dice.
If someone listens to the wrong
Mark
kind
Dice
of
is
music,
an idiot.
This is the guy that Vigilant Christian jacked this entire thing from.
Oh, got it.
He's the fucking original.
Mark Dice is like the original Vigilant Christian, and Vigilant Christian is like the ripoff of Mark Dice.
He's the Canadian
But
version.
he's not as gay.
He's the Canadian
Conspiracy
version.
theory can get
Okay.
you masses of modern-day attention, and nobody knows that better than Mark Dice, the deliverer of many exposés on celebrity culture and its links to the Illuminati in particular. Dice is all about decoding hidden and sometimes not so hidden messages in mainstream acts.
Yeah.
Katy Perry's music video for her song Dark Horse sounds like a love letter to Lucifer and looks like a clear Illuminati induction, cementing her as one of the most popular
If only her music didn't suck.
Illuminati puppets in entertainment today.
Regardless of
Yeah.
whether you agree with his ideas, his documentary-style videos can be difficult to switch off.
Who the fuck
and
would agree with this?
If you are an A-lister,
I guess
it's
people
difficult
do.
not to get caught up in the storm.
Then she is born again, like a phoenix, and out pops the reborn Beyonce alter ego, the Luciferian Sasha Fierce.
Beyonce,
what if-
Rihanna,
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus, and most famously Jay-Z.
I think the music industry does that though because people fucking watch it. Like they go out of their way to do this Illuminati bullshit. I know people in the music industry, they literally do it because it sells. Because people watch the shit. Because of people like him.
Illuminati. We need to do
That's
some
it.
more Illuminati shit on this show.
That's why I have my pillow.
Z have all been controversially cross-examined.
I think Mercedes is just a member of the Illuminati, and she's trying to cover it up.
Murder Jesus, 666, and murder Catholics.
Number 5, Freely the Banana Girl.
And I'm going to get some more bananas
Banana
later.
girl. Yeah,
so
there you
we'll
go,
see how many
TJ.
we have, maybe 40, 50 today. Maybe
40 or 50. Sounds
Freely
reasonable.
the Banana Girl bills her channel as the healthy end of YouTube. But just because it's apparently good for you doesn't mean
Is she wearing like a grapefruit
That's
on her neck? That's weird.
Okay, well, you know what? She has a very normal diet. She eats about 50 bananas a day.
Gross.
You know,
it
that's-
can't be controversial. This outspoken fitness blogger, whose diet includes eating up to 51 bananas a day,
Gross.
regularly takes on her fellow YouTubers, notably and recently, beauty guru Zoella.
What I can't relate to is the fact that Zuella loves Nala so much and she treats her so well, but then she'll go and eat other animals which are equally as smart, equally as beautiful, equally as special as Nala.
She's also
Let's go pick on other people for no reason.
super
it's for
quick to
views,
notice whenever
like
a
everything
formerly
else on
thin
YouTube.
celebrity puts on weight,
Oh, God.
leading some to negatively label her as a preacher or body shamer.
So it's time for you to take responsibility. If you truly want to be a good role model and stop starving and stop
All right, someone who eats 51 bananas a day cannot tell anyone else how they should eat because that's retarded.
She's taking them out of the mouths of all of those chimpanzees that need the bananas. Like she's starving. She's literally starving chimpanzees by stealing their food.
Well, at least they're thinner.
She's taking them out of the ass of TJ also.
Yeah, out of the ass of TJ. That's an important public service. Maybe she's not so bad.
Yeah, you know, she keeps it from being clogged.
There's a redeeming quality there.
dieting, then step up to a high-carb vegan lifestyle.
No.
We might also have included vegan gains here.
Oh, TJ.
Hey, he's been on our show too.
Vegan gains.
We're gonna have him back on too.
Like Freely, is known for making accusations about other vloggers, and even mocked a fellow YouTuber's battle with cancer. Yeesh.
Now it looks like he's gonna die of cancer, and if you ask me, he's getting exactly what he deserved. And good thing for me and a few other people is you can't make fallacious copyright claims when you're dead.
You know what this guy did?
I also want to point out he is Canadian.
You know what this guy did? He filmed his grandfather having a heart attack and said that he wanted to show it to everybody.
Ben, he's from Canada. Does anything else really need to be explained to this audience? I mean, they're savages. I mean, like, this is just, I would say he's a very accurate representation of how most Canadian males think. Like, it's just very cold and calculating, and they're soulless robots that just want to kill everything.
I'm surprised they didn't get in that whole. Well, I guess they'd say they only do it what's on his YouTube channel. But there was that time when he was like, "I'm gonna slit Repzion's fucking throat.
Yep.
I'm gonna kill him."
Wow, that's violence. So they don't want to eat the animals, but he'll kill Repzion. Like, that's cool.
He wants to eat Repzion.
He wants to eat Repzion.
He can't eat any meat. He's like, you know what? I can eat human meat. That's okay. I hate humans.
He's gonna stab Repzion in the back of his head and make him a vegetable, and so then he can eat him.
Oh, okay.
That's how it works.
That's so wrong.
That's a fucking clever
Is
loophole.
a totally wonderful place. Welcome to McDonald's. May I help you? I'm Bernie Sanders. I have a 70 IQ.
One of the most vocal social commentators on the internet.
That's some spot-on satire right there.
You know what? That was Bernie Sanders. I was convinced. I was like, is that Bernie Sanders? Oh, no. Okay, it's Alex
Bernie
Jones.
was here. The McDonald's make you fries, Bernie Sanders.
Pay McDonald's employee $1 billion a day.
Me, I'm stupid. I'm Bernie Sanders.
White people FEMA camp. Yay!
Alex Jones's hardline arguments continually raise more than a few eyebrows.
You absolutely diabolical, deceiving scum, dumbing this country down to the level of mindless jellyfish.
Yeah.
You're never going to get away with what you've done to humanity.
Video detailed.
Yeah, Disney Shanghai
fucking
doing that shit.
You monsters.
Bad people.
The struggle of living with what he understands to be an overly policed, overly priced, and socially constraining world, putting forward arguments that are either compellingly controversial or controversially compelling, depending on what side of the fence you're on.
10%, remember that, 10% have got 45% of the wealth in this country. And that's wrong. And we're going to redistribute it, and that's fair.
Jones believes that we're in a new renaissance, which includes especially contentious ideas on gun control, and he seems to be on a determined recruitment drive.
The Attorney General said we've got to brainwash people that guns can't even be seen in the hands of citizens. So we're not brainwashing, we're reversing. We're openly saying, look, we have a right to own guns.
When he speaks, a lot of people listen, but not everybody likes what they hear.
But you like cops with guns everywhere.
Yes, I
Can
want
I
the
answer
cops
your
to have
question?
guns.
Here's the deal.
Yes.
We're going to have the guns everywhere, and if you guys try to take them,
I don't
1776.
Number 3.
1776, bitches. Boo! Boo! Boo!
Punch me, ow!
Worst
Quote,
YouTuber of all
defying beliefs
time.
of all kind, end quote, on a daily basis.
I don't like
the
him.
amazing atheist
I heard he
leaves no
smells.
stone unturned.
He does right now in his hot-ass fucking
antagonistic
room.
things to say. A self-styled professional ranter, here's a selection of his most popular titles. I hate religion and Jesus too.
Big f***ing deal. Do you believe in Jesus yet?
God sucks.
If such a God exists, then chances are every Christian watching this video is just as hellbound as any atheist.
And 33 reasons not to be a feminist.
There's tangible ways in which women behave differently. Maybe women are less ambitious in the workplace.
Ooh, sexist.
If you think about it, there's a brutally provocative pattern setting in. His comment section's
I can say, now I can fucking put on my channel, brutally provocative, watchmojo.com.
Yeah, you can do it now.
Sweet. Thanks, watchmojo.com. I'm brutally provocative. I might get that tattooed on my ass.
surprisingly, are usually extremely argumentative as well. These videos are no gimmicks, but they hit right at the heart of the matter.
Oh, no, they're total gimmicks. I'm Lance Sloan, committed Christian. So, yeah.
For some people, though, they hit just a bit too hard.
Prophet Muhammad, he's so sacred, he's so special, we love him so very much. If anyone even draws a picture, they gotta die! Allah!
Number 2, Omniscient.
Today we're going to ask the question, why do men abuse women? Because it makes no sense.
I think you should
Just
have
dump
beat
the bitch and move
Onision.
on. Don't hit her.
Dubbed as YouTube's perfect villain, Greg Jackson, aka Omniscient, has annoyed,
like that
angered,
mustache
and
he's got
inappropriately
going.
commented his way into being considered one of the
What
most
is-
hated
what's with
YouTubers.
What's with the pedo mustache? What is that? Why is he doing that?
He likes it. He likes it.
2009, he branded all meat eaters as murderers.
I am giving you people a simple alternative to eating meat, and you turn me down and say, no, I like murdering, it's cool. I love the taste of flesh because I'm a piece of fucking
And in 2012,
I love the taste of flesh because I'm a piece of fucking shit.
he was barred from VidCom following especially inflammatory comments about rape.
VidCon.
Essentially, no topic is off limits. Abuse, circumcision, cutting. He never ceases to cause an uproar in the comments.
Maybe cutting oftentimes is a sign that you can't even think for yourself. That's why cutting's for emos and not hipsters.
However, Omniscient is probably...
I don't get it. It's why it's
I
for
don't know.
emos and not hipsters? What does that mean?
Is that the same?
But it'd be better if he just killed himself. That would solve the problem of his existence.
most famous for his sometimes blasé, often belittling, and rarely beneficial views on depression and suicide.
You ungrateful bastard. What do? You sit there and you go, I'm cutting myself because of bullshit reason.
It's probably wise to not take this guy's advice too seriously, especially if you're down on yourself.
So
I feel like the one they did for me was like pretty respectful in contrast to like when it comes to Onision, like it's clear they hate him.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't
Besides,
hate
like,
him?
I guess teenage girls that have some fantasy about him or something.
Oh, I'm gonna kill myself
Christian Grey.
because nobody cares about what I have to say.
Yes.
Good.
True.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable
Vigilant
mentions.
Christian.
Right there. The reason he wasn't included in this list is probably because they're like Mark Dice clone. Who cares? But so far, 3 of the people who've been on this list are on our show, and one of them is a permanent fixture of the
Yes.
show. This should be the most
Jacqueline Glenn,
channel.
been on the show.
Yep. So that's 4 on the show.
Yep.
Never had Nicole Arbor.
Don't want to.
Why not? Drama alert.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Don't even know. Feminist Frequency. She would never come on.
No.
Never would be on our show.
Number 1, Sam Pepper.
Everything I have.
A channel so controversial, it's been labeled criminal. Sam
Did you know this guy is saying that he'll close his YouTube channel if he raises $1.5 million?
No.
Yeah. He's given his haters. He's given all the haters that revile his guts a chance to get rid of him.
Except he won't even do. He'll close this channel and start a new one. It's like it's bullshit. Come on.
Well, not only that. I mean, you know what's going to happen is probably they'll raise a bunch of money for him, but it won't come anywhere near the goal. But he'll get like, $500,000, and then he'll just be like, "Well, didn't make the goal. Don't have to do it. Fuck y'all."
Pepper's brand has caused unprecedented outrage.
We are looking for the best kisser on Venice Beach. Ow. So we need to...
Oh.
This again? Is this a different guy than the first guy?
This is a different guy. Yeah, this guy apparently is worse for some reason.
Yeah.
than the other guys who did the same thing.
Nothing's out of bounds for the British YouTuber, who specializes in on-the-spot interviews, but his extreme forwardness has led to legal issues for Pepper, with allegations of sexual harassment being put to him in 2014, following the release of his fake hand ass pinch prank video.
Do you know where the Apple store is? I don't know if it's that way or...
I don't know, I'm not really from here. What the hell?
I think... Did you just...
The YouTube community itself also rallied against Pepper, with an open letter asking he stop
I didn't rally against him.
Yeah.
He can come on this show.
assaulting women, receiving more than 100,000 signatures.
I'm asking people if we can make out, so...
Well, she's clearly doing it. I mean...
Oh, she's into it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I thought the one was worse earlier that we saw when the girl was like, no, and shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like this girl's like, so,
Only because she was forced to.
Seems like that previous channel.
Okay, but she's internalized misogyny, TJ.
Perhaps the least controversial thing about Pepper is that he's today's top pick.
Actually, do you think that I could get your number?
Oh, you want my number now? I've got Instagram followers. Sorry, I don't do Insta whores.
That's it for today's list. Hopefully you haven't been too offended by its controversial content.
Yeah, that guy.
I feel that it's entirely full of shit.
As always, be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
My beard sure was poofy then.
Vote for upcoming lists on our Suggest page, and for more great top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
All those censored titties and dicks.
Fuck you people.
Fuck you people.
Fuck you people. You people don't understand me.
So that was the top 10 most controversial YouTubers, and I'm number 3, bitch.
Congratulations.
I'm number 3.
You've actually done.
I'm number 3.
You've achieved some measure of some.
I have been
fame.
validated by WatchMojo.com.
They are pretty popular.
Yeah.
How many views does that video have? Like a few 100,000 or something?
It's over fucking 600,000 now.
Over 600,000.
People know who the fuck I am, Scotty. I'm famous.
You're somebody, dude.
I'm a somebody.
You made it to the big time, TJ. You're gonna be in a Hollywood movie soon.
Sweet.
You'll be in the next Expendables.
Sweet. I should be in the new Star Wars movie, for fuck's sake.
You're too white.
All right. You ready for some feminist slam poetry?
I'm too white. Slam poetry from a feminist? Sure.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm a slut.
You're a slut.
Oh, wow.
Sweet.
Me too.
Cool. Me 3.
Surprised when you've spent my entire life deciding woman equals sexualize. In 9th grade, a man told me I have good blowjob eyes.
Why
Hi.
did you steal
Ooh,
Spock's haircut? You're not Spock.
It's like she and I are like sisters. Like we get the same compliments. It's awesome.
You have good blowjob eyes.
You're a slut and you have good blowjob eyes.
Oh, thank you, TJ.
You have the most blowjobby eyes I've ever seen.
I'm a slut.
It's a
But
Frank
what
Sinatra
does
shit,
that
TJ.
mean? I'm
I don't know.
unclean,
What does it mean?
I'm less pure. I sleep around, sure, but isn't that what
Means
you
you're soulless.
were begging for? Hi, I'm.
Yeah, it is. Let's do it.
You're a soulless automaton.
Let's do it, bitch.
Only meant to suck cock.
I view you as but an object with no agency of your own.
To be acted upon at my discretion and will because I am a male.
Man.
So hot. I love when you guys talk like that.
Yeah. You like it.
Slut. And science disagrees, but let's ignore
Science
anatomy and
disagrees.
joke that my vagina is wide enough to fit an entire football team.
Mine is.
Well, not
Totally.
at once, probably.
Well, I mean, yeah, that'd be pretty difficult.
Mine is.
But
Jesus.
I want all the football teams.
All of them. Every football team at once.
Yes, please.
Mercedes just wants to be a giant human cum balloon.
I want to be a cum dumpster. I want like a whole dumpster.
Or even your narcissism, but no one's is big enough for that. You think an orgasm for you is like oxygen for me, like when I am going down on you, I am actually sucking up life, retrieving my very soul from inside your stomach. And an orgasm for me is like, well, maybe.
It's a pretty good poem.
If you have time.
She's saying this is like how she gets her life force, dude. Okay, so she's really just explaining her life.
Yeah,
the cum is magical because, like, the feminism and the new age, and the cum is the magical, life-giving force. Just you need to just bathe in it.
May the cum be with you.
May the cum be with you.
Can't see it. It probably doesn't exist anyway.
Actually, it shouldn't be. May the cum be in you.
Anyway.
Yeah, may the cum be in you. That's a good point.
Women don't like sex anyway. You're pretty sure the clitoris is just a myth. So when it comes to my pleasure, no one really gives a shit.
No, that's not
unless I can.
That's not true.
What a joke!
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll eat the pussy. I volunteer. I'll do it. I'm willing. I'm willing to put your pleasure, on consideration.
All the men are like that. I work in porn, and even the male porn stars are like, "Did you get off? We want to make sure you got off." Even in the porn, that's the thing. Like these feminists are like, they need to stop fucking Josh McIntosh. They need to start like football teams.
Just fuck a football team. You'll get over it.
Just throw her naked into the Steelers locker room, and
Roethlisberger, he'll take care of it.
Ben Rapistburger.
Yeah, Ben Rapistburger.
And come like
He is named Ben.
Because then I'm a fetish. Or if I'm a virgin, that makes me a fetish too. But
let's throw her in a volcano.
Doesn't that also mean I'm a prude? Everything I do is an invitation for your condemnation, regardless.
You know what? Here's the thing. No one cares about your satisfaction because it's so obvious that you could never be satisfied.
Yeah, you could never be
matter
pleased.
What?
Her haircut reminds me of Jenny McDermott's shitty haircut, too.
It reminds me more of Spock from the new Star Trek.
Fascinating. Live long and prosper.
It's like Little Lord Fauntleroy. What is it? Little Lord Fauntleroy.
Percy Fauntleroy.
She's a medieval page boy.
But that's why she doesn't have football teams.
Yeah.
This is what she's doing wrong.
Oh.
She needs hair extensions, and then she'd have football teams. It's fun.
Of the angle of the delicate arch in my back marked down on your scale from 0 to loose. And if I had learned anything that didn't have to do with how to make my hair fall daintily over my breasts, or how to make my lips softer and
she's not being real to life because there's no
look at
hair.
this pouty ass fucking face too. Like,
she's like, this is why the football team doesn't even try with her. They're not even like that's not a face that the football team is like, yeah.
Foosball.
more like a graveyard, untouched, and where grown men go when they feel dead inside, or how to make my aura more alluring, but not too alluring. That's something a skank would do. I would tell you.
Oh my God, your life is
she is a perpetual victim.
It's like no matter what you do, someone somewhere's got a problem with it.
Yes,
Welcome to the human fucking condition, you motherfucking idiot.
Why did they call this poetry? It's just so bad. It's so bad. It needs to stop.
Of course, when a woman
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Or does
it
poetry.
makes me feel sad.
You guys attack her. If a man was doing this, you would applaud.
I'm embarrassed. Like, I watch things like this, and I'm like, this is why men think that women are fucking crazy bitches, because of this. Because of this nonsense. It's like, imagine if the only male videos on YouTube and Tumblr were of Josh McIntosh. It's kind of like that.
Right.
It hurts my head. See, the cool women are off actually getting fucked on camera instead of making that poetry.
You should do a slam poem next time you're in a porno.
I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I got fucked by a football team. It was awesome, and then that happened, so I came.
The end.
It's like a haiku.
I like how it's way more brief.
two opposing forces meet, they cancel. So it sounds to me like you just don't want me to exist.
What a victim. I'm so sorry.
I don't give a fuck if you exist. I just don't want you to make whiny fucking videos on the internet about how you can't please everyone.
Check
no
your
one
fucking
can please
privilege.
everyone, all right?
Check your privilege.
There's no fucking person on this earth who just
You
has
are
the
oppressing
universal
her,
approval
TJ.
of all people at all times. Oh my God! Yeah, if you fuck a lot, some people are gonna think you're a slut. If you don't fuck at all, some people are gonna think you're a prude. So fucking what? Why don't you just be a fucking? Why don't you just say fuck those people and do what you're gonna fucking do and not give a shit what they fucking think? You fucking crybaby.
Of course, a privileged white male would make a speech like that, not understanding the persecution that she faces on a daily basis. TJ, your bias is disgusting.
I just don't understand.
These women are so narcissistic. Nobody cares. Nobody cares who she fucks.
She is a special snowflake.
Nobody even cares who I fuck. And I fuck on camera and nobody cares.
Raw meat
I'll
in
believe
a
our fans
slaughterhouse packaged according to what you are hungry for that day. I am identified by my thighs and my moans and my sighs, even though you keep telling me I shouldn't be making noise in the first place. Keep your mouth shut unless I'm the one putting something
like a
in it.
perfect woman.
It's funny, the ones who cry whore the loudest are the ones who are thirstiest for my blood, and my love only starts to matter and stops being make-believe, a fantasy when you're watching lesbian porn, but they quickly discover that actually what they've been missing this whole time is your cock.
Look how whiny and angry she looks. It's like you can just tell by just looking at her, like you.
So fucking angry. And the funny thing is, it's bitches like her who are the ones who come at me the hardest for being the whore on camera with the fake tits who get fucked by the.
Like,
I mean, okay.
When you see someone like that, you're like, oh shit, better avoid this motherfucker.
She's claiming that people are out for her blood, that she's like a piece of meat in a packing plant and shit. Like, when is it? Like, no, you're not. You're some fucking ultra privileged fucking white girl living in America or maybe Canada that can fucking go put your shit on the internet whining to everybody about how you can't please everyone and some people don't like you no matter what you do. Like, anyone gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck except for other spoiled, whiny fucking brats like you. That's who cares, no one else.
The Tumblr community cares, TJ.
Yeah, well, they can go fuck themselves.
This is what these white privileged fucking bitches do. They, you know, they're the ones who act like life has been so fucked. I grew up around. And by the way, all of their feminism bullshit. But most of the women who are in poverty have worked forever. So this whole like, oh, we have to be in the workforce and get equal, like fucking hard for them. And they should come and talk to some of the fuck you, my grandmother, great-grandmother, great-great-grandmother, like we all fucking worked. That's how things were. That's how things are. And she sees herself as a fucking sex object. Like, fuck you, man. She has no idea what that's like. And by the way, even those of us bitches who do porn, like 95% of the comments we get are all positive. So all this like boo-hooing that she's getting about being a sex object, like I actually do that, and like an overwhelming majority are actually positive comments. So I don't know what fucking world she's living in.
The world of her own delusion.
In a world rife with oppression.
Like I wish I
You're
got
looking
more hate. I wish I got more because I could share it and make fun of it, but most of what I get is like, hey, it's super awesome that you fuck on camera, like totally came.
To experiment in the same way I must be experimenting, like a science fair where the prize for equating my entire personhood to your dick is that you get two women who are disgusted by how your breath reeks of desperation instead of just one.
What? Okay. Damn.
So
You're
oppressed.
damn right. My body is a temple. I am the
Desecrated
God
by the
in which-
patriarchy.
Temple of fucking doom, maybe. Shit.
Like the kind that you throw, like you cut virgins' hearts out and throw them down the fucking stairs. Like the
It's like some Incan temples and shit or whatever, yeah, like Aztecs.
Oh my god. The oppression is strong.
Rip out her still beating heart.
She's just just mad because she's not really kind of conventionally hot, and so guys don't really want to fuck her. That's really what
you're
this
wrong
is.
about that. Our chat room is blowing up saying they want to fuck her. So
I want to fuck a feminist. I just want to see what it's like. I never done it before.
You don't know. You don't know. The chat.
Hey, don't knock it till you tried it, TJ. Don't knock it till you tried it.
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
There's nothing like fucking a girl who actually cries after she comes and then curls in a ball and yells at you for being patriarchy and then calls 911. It's hot.
Yeah, that's a real turn.
I don't know. That sounds real good.
So hot, so hot. All right, let's play another video. I'm tired of this bitch.
All right. We'll do the Trump supporters one.
Sweet. Trump supporters sounds good.
So this is Trump supporters defend his calls for Muslim travel ban.
Good.
Cool.
Fucking Muslims.
About Donald Trump's latest comments that Muslims should be banned from coming to
He's
the
a
U.S.
genius.
Michael, let me start with you.
Yes, well, I think that he is pretty much trying to protect the American people.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Muslims should not be considered the only people to
only
be
threat.
concentrated on.
Yeah, not just Muslims. We need to concentrate on all kinds of people we don't want over here, man.
Like gypsies and Polacks.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
Man,
those
fucking
Polacks.
Well, I mean,
pieces of shit.
I was on the fence about Trump, when he announced that, hey, look, no more Mexicans. I was like, oh, I don't know about that. But then he said, oh, no more Muslims, too. I was like, well, sign me up.
And that means if you're a Mexican Muslim, you're double banned.
Oh, yeah, you're fucking...
No way you're
banned.
getting in, motherfucker. You're gone. You're gone.
I'm just waiting for Trump's plan to annex Canada. Then he just completely has my support, and I will take up arms to defend him.
I think nobody should be let in. I think we should
just end it all. Like, no one's even allowed to breed anymore. Like, everyone who's here now, that's the only people allowed. No fucking new offspring, nothing.
Yeah, no tourists
This current generation of people just have to die out, and then America can be pristine again.
I think it's a good idea.
The voluntary extinction of the American race.
We could be like Sparta. We are Sparta. It'll be great.
It should be anyone that needs a background check. I think he's correct by saying we need to screen people. We need to make sure our borders are secure.
Okay, the people who... I don't know if you know
I don't want to
this,
screen terrorists.
you fucking moron, but the people who come into this country now, they're already screened.
They're not screened enough.
Okay, so there's already a screening process in place. No? Okay, sorry.
Look, TJ, they could secretly be terrorists and tell the people that are being interviewed what they want to hear. So the only way it can be safe is just to ban them all.
Ban them. That's what I say. I say ban it all. All of it.
If we banned it all, TJ, then would any more terrorists come that way?
No, I guess not.
Trump has solved the fucking problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Trump is going to he's going to make America great again. I am voting for Trump like JF. JF convinced me.
Oh, yeah, sure.
He had a heart-to-heart with me. He's like, you just got to do it. I'm like, you know what? Even this Canadian can see this is right. I got to fucking do it.
The reason it's controversial is that he singled out Muslims. He didn't say terror suspects. He said Muslims. What do you think of that?
I don't think that's unreasonable to do because we need to make sure that the people here are safe. And until we can figure out who is allowed into the country and coming in, and if we don't know who they are, then we need some sort of protection.
Billy?
Let them all in, I say. I'm going the opposite direction. Open borders, let them spill on in. Spill on in.
As long as we don't do it with Canada, it's fine. Every other country, I could get behind that.
No, even Canada.
No.
Come on down,
this is a
Canadians.
Terrible plan.
Bring your maple syrup and Justin Bieber with you.
No, stop it.
What his critics said.
People choose religion, so I say fuck up. I said anybody who believes in any religion should be banned.
So you want to go just ban all religion? Only atheists are allowed to call America.
Yeah, because think about it. If you only let atheists in, you're not going to get anyone who shoots up Planned Parenthood, and you're not going to get anyone who blows shit up. So that's perfect. So we should just ban everybody who's not atheist. And then it's basically an IQ thing.
Atheists only.
Yes.
You have to renounce all gods to enter America. Yes. One nation without gods. Okay, now that you put it that way, I'm starting to agree with Trump. But he needs to expand it to Christians too, and then I'll be okay.
Yeah.
And all other religions.
I think all religion is if you want to come here, you better be fucking ahead of the game. You have to be anti-religious. You got to prove it. Like, I want you to eat a fucking pig while it's alive.
Oh,
Eat
fuck.
a living pig.
Fuck, man, that's hardcore.
And like have an abortion at the same time.
And you gotta fuck a dog, too.
You gotta eat a pound of bacon. Fuck a dog.
One of the founding principles
Walk over hot
of
coals.
this country is religious freedom. We don't have a religious test at the borders. So what do you think?
We need one.
If we wanted as a nation, we could keep everybody out of the country. Theoretically, legally, morally, and there's no reason that we couldn't do that. It's not like due process or constitutional rights apply to people outside of the country coming into the
I love
country.
that.
Immigration's
They
our
really
right.
shouldn't have rights. They're not here yet.
Until you're an American, you don't need no fucking rights. Come on, guy. You know what I'm saying.
That's total nonsense. That's so stupid to think like that.
The real problem is, like, you know, our country, like, immigration is part of the model of this fucking country. That's how, like, the economy needs that at this point.
I mean, the U.S. is fucked. Like, we're fucked either way. But every single person.
I don't agree. I'm not one of these doom and gloom motherfuckers when it comes to the future of our country.
I don't
believe it.
Canada? Are
No.
you in the
No.
States? Oh, you're in the States.
We're in the States.
Oh, God. If I was in Canada, I would want to kill myself.
We would kill ourselves if we were Canadian.
First thing I would do.
You might feel differently after you come to LA. I'm just saying.
Oh,
I've been in LA.
We've
I
been
love
there plenty
LA.
of times.
I
Yeah.
love LA. I don't know what you're talking about.
All the
Yeah,
homeless that are
I guess
all
that-
over the city.
Oh, yeah.
I guess that's a good
true.
segue for another plug.
Yeah, we're doing a fucking meet and greet here in the Los Angeles on January 14th. Venue to be announced soon. So go to the poll, link to in the description,
a poll.
RSVP. Let us know if you're going to be there or not. Let us know if you're coming. Let us know if you're coming hard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's know if you're coming all night.
Hey, you want to open our mail? Because we got mail back.
Yeah.
Mail!
I'm just afraid to put you on full screen, though. Because
Yeah, it's been weird every time we've done it, so we won't bother with that full screen shit.
You're going to open the thing we got from China?
Yes.
Is this Chinese?
Yeah, it's from China.
It was probably drop ship from
Do you want to go ahead and
China.
put the address on the screen for people?
Yeah, we'll do that.
We you could send us
You
fan
got-
mail. Sorry, you want to read our address there, Mercedes?
She can't see that.
Can't see that.
Oh,
or maybe she can. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna write you mail. I'm gonna send you my panties.
Promises.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, it's the Drunken
Tomorrow
Peasants
it's
P.O.
promised to know,
Box
man.
767 Dublin, Ohio 43017.
All right, this came from China, so I don't know what it's going to be. It could be anything. It could be anthrax. We don't know.
I was gonna say
This-
bird flu.
Great minds think alike, I guess, and so do ours.
It's some sort of banana thing.
Oh, it's a banana. It's a fucking.
What? Oh, this is awesome.
What the fuck is this?
What the fuck is this?
Oh my god, this is like, wow. Look at this.
Holy shit.
That's awesome, dude.
Thank you, Chinese person.
Yeah.
It was probably just shipped from China. That's probably where it was made.
Okay, whatever. It was made in China.
Correct.
So it's probably going to give us lead.
Here.
I guess Scotty's the official mail.
Yeah, I'm the paper pusher.
And this is another package we're going to open here.
We might need a box opener from now on.
Yeah, we should probably do that.
Yeah, I'll bring one.
That's all right. I'm not a pussy. I can get this open. All right.
You actually are a pussy.
This is... Oh my god, there's Oreos in here.
Wow, did you hear the genuine excitement?
Wow. It's like Japanese Oreos.
What the fuck? That's weird.
Show it to the camera.
Yeah. It's got like, I don't
Closer.
know what. Yeah, all right, fine. Here you go.
Garbage.
There it is.
Japanese fucking
What does it
Oreos.
say? Soft cookies. Oh my god, they're like little cake Oreos. I'm eating one.
Oh my god.
Holy fuck, TJ.
Nick, I'm gonna eat that Oreo. Yeah, guys.
Do it in a minute. Let's keep going. Let's keep it
No,
going.
shut up. Hey, leave my Oreos alone. Let go. Don't make me beat you.
You fat tub of shit, TJ.
Yeah.
Beating shit, bitch.
Ow. Why are you so mean, Ben?
So these are fucking Japanese Oreos.
Man, that's good.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna open this next one.
Japanese
Quit
are
typing.
awesome.
Quit typing, motherfucker. You don't have time for that shit. All right. Damn it. Man, this box is fucking sealed.
All right. I'm gonna...
No, it's fine. I got it.
All right, cool.
What the fuck is this tape made of?
You suck.
Oh, you try to get it, bitch. All right. I got it. I don't know where this is from. This is from, it got ripped off. It doesn't matter. Oh, it's from Syracuse. This is, it's gummy penises.
Holy shit.
We got some gummy penises.
TJ wants to eat a gummy penis.
I'm not as excited about those as I am the Oreos. I think there's something else in
One
here.
is from,
it's eat a bag of dicks, I guess.
Wow. Okay, there you go.
Eat a bag of dicks.
We'll eat a bag of dicks.
It's from use Got Dicks for 20% off at dicksbymail.com. So that's a free promo for dicksbymail.com, I guess.
This one, TJ, is from northern Minnesota.
It's from northern
We
Minnesota.
get so much fucking mail. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I like this segment. Free shit. And some of it's really weird. This is like, it's just a little kitty, I guess. In case of emergency, pull head. That's all it says.
Pull the head, dude.
I'm going to do it. The head comes off.
That's awesome.
That's it.
Yeah, so you can rip this cat's head off. I don't know who that appeals to, but maybe the same people who fuck dogs. I don't know.
This is from Shock Vape in Texas.
Shock Vape.
No, Shock. I think it's Shock Vape.
Shock Vape. Shock Vape. Shock Vape in the great state of Texas.
It's probably vape stuff.
Vape stuff.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting a cough. Not even just from smoking.
You always have a cough.
Here, it's a bunch of different vapor
It's
juices.
vape juice.
Shock Vape. Thank you for your weird vapor things.
Which are all poisoned.
Yeah, I mean it'd be too easy to kill us that way. So I don't think we'll be using these. But you know.
Oh god, you're such a pussy, TJ.
Hey man, you gotta be paranoid.
You gotta be paranoid,
a lot
dude.
of crazies out there.
You need a vape tester, like a spring boy.
Yeah.
Do the vape for you.
There, that's a good idea. Mercedes knows what she's talking about. All right. What is this? This is from Toronto, so.
Oh! Can't even
No,
touch
we
that.
can't trust this. Mackford, A Tragic History of York.
It has the CN Tower on the front of it, so it's something Canadian.
I don't know what this is. I think it's a play. I'm not sure. But there you go. There's that. That is now something we own, I guess. And this is the last one?
Yeah.
Oh, there was a few more envelopes, but okay.
Probably not.
All right, we have one more. This is the last one. This is from Boston.
Yeah.
Boston. Whoa. There's some art here.
Oh,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's pretty good artwork. Drunken Peasants.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. There's Scotty is the egg bitch on the other side, too. I don't know. I better make sure they just put their initial. It's fine. There's Scotty as the egg bitch.
I'd be drawn as the egg bitch.
Ben, Scotty, and TJ, hey there. I'm their name. I hope this reaches you safely. I've been a huge fan since the beginning of time. I'm an art student. Your podcast helped me survive the unholy amount of hours I have to put into my homework. Keep being awesome and putting out amazing stuff. I love you all, especially Scotty. Sincerely, fervent atheist, aspiring illustrator, and Scotty fangirl. Her name. I'd be honored to have you read this on air. Well, guess what, motherfucker? Your dream has come true. Except it wasn't Scotty. It was his actually more attractive brother. If you had a fucking eye for what's good, you know that Scotty sucks compared to me, but whatever.
You know what? On the plus side, TJ does fuck bananas.
That is the fan mail segment.
Which we do not have.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's
Do you
cool.
get
People
do
send
you get fan
art.
mail, Mercedes Carrera? Do people send you like big dildos?
She just gets
and stuff?
envelopes filled with cum. It's like, here you go.
I wish people did. No, people send me dildos and clothes and all kinds of weird stuff and also letters. But I get a lot of like weird things, which is kind of
Like
fun.
what?
Somebody sent me this swimsuit thing that's basically just a string. I'm like, I don't even know what to do with it. It took me like a couple
Wear it
minutes
on the
to figure out
Drunken
what the fuck it
Peasants.
Yeah, that's good.
That's like, yeah.
was. I would end up getting you kicked off YouTube.
Yeah.
Probably.
Darn.
Yeah.
Probably.
Fucking YouTube and its shit. All right,
Fucking YouTube system.
we're going to take a look at some Theodore Shoebat, I think. You know who Theodore Shoebat is?
No.
Isn't that my uncle or something?
He's great. You'll love him.
If you want to talk about American values, let's look at what Andrew Jackson did to the Native Indians before he did the Indian Removal Act and sent the Indians back to into Oklahoma after they began killing people. The Indians butchered hundreds of Americans and friendly Indians in Alabama. A lot of people don't want to research this stuff. But they took pregnant women, they ripped the baby from the womb, they hacked people to pieces, they cannibalized them, they drunk blood. They were the sickest of the sick. They were like the Canaanites. And I said,
because they didn't have Jesus.
Andrew Jackson, the greatest president in American history. He really is the greatest president in American history.
Definitely the greatest president in American history. Come on.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No. The way he ignored the Supreme Court and fucking, sent all those, did that Indian genocide and shit, that was cool. Come on. It was legit. I don't understand this shit like, oh, the Indians were attacking us. It's like, yeah, we kind of came to their country and stole their shit. I mean, obviously it's a long time ago. It doesn't really matter too much now, but yeah, at the time...
Most of them died from disease anyway. I mean, realistically, if you look at the numbers, it's like something like 70-80% were eradicated by disease
by our
alone.
diseases we brought over.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like, yeah, it was awful what happened. Like, I'm part Native American, and yeah, it's terrible what happened, but it wasn't quite really a genocide on purpose. Like, by the time most white people showed up, most of the natives were dead, and the ones who actually interbred, the Cherokee, were the ones whose bloodline still exists. Like,
so,
tons of white people.
We did still kill the fuck out of a lot of Indians.
So when are you doing the Pocahontas porn then?
Doing the what? The Pocahontas. Oh, the Pocahontas porn. I don't know. That's a good question. I was robbed. There was a role that was for a Native girl, and then I actually didn't look Native enough for the casting director, so he got someone else.
Should have wore a headdress.
Robbed. It was robbed.
Robbed.
Anyway,
he's one president I really admire. He said, you know what? We're declaring war on the Red Stick Indians. He declared war on the Red Stick Indians, had a 4-hour battle with them, defeated them, and he made a decree that the Indians would be sent to what is now...
He was like the Trump of his time.
And I think it was a good thing that he did that, because the Indians were, not all of them, they were friendly Indians who were killed. And the friendly Indians were the victims of these evil people, these pagans. But the heathen needed to be punished.
Damn
the heathen
right.
needed to be punished. And that's why I say he's my favorite president, because the heathens were killing Christians. Andrew Jackson said, you know what? We're going to do something about this. And any Indian that expressed any sort of anti-American sentiment, he killed them.
Good.
You can read about it yourself.
That's what this country's about, killing those who dissent.
He had no tolerance for evil and wicked people.
Good.
He got rid of them. And he purged the society.
Well, then why didn't he blow his fucking evil brains out then? That's the real question. Fuck Andrew Jackson.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's basically the equivalent of Hitler, and the fact that he's on the $20 bill is a disgrace to our country. Just putting that out there.
Of these pagan heathens. And he did an American Inquisition, and that's what we need now. So if you want to talk to me about America and the American spirit, I'm more American than any of these feminists. I'm more American than these conservatives who sit there and try to play the patriot game with me and try to put that patriotic mask on me. Oh, this is America, Jack, and we believe in freedom of religion, and we believe people can do whatever the hell they want. If you don't like it, you can go to Iran somewhere. To hell with you. I'm more American than you. I'm more Western than you. My values are Western.
Good.
My values against religious...
What's his deal? Like, what does he believe? I'm totally...
He's going to get to it, I'm sure. He's going to get to it in a minute.
There's going to be a time with homosexuality very soon, I'm sure.
Freedom is Western. My values against this feminist garbage is Western. Because back in the day, just 100 years ago or so, 200 years ago, people, American people, 100% would have agreed with me. The founding fathers would have agreed with me in restricting these evils. You go back to France in the Renaissance era, Italy in the Renaissance era, in the Middle Ages. They had belief systems just like my own.
Yeah.
Homosexuality, death penalty. Blasphemy.
There you go. There's one.
I told you.
There's one of his views.
It's going to come up. He always harps on homosexuality.
Blasphemy, death penalty.
Should be punished.
Is he a Muslim?
Not necessarily death. Not necessarily death.
Is this like a Sharia law? Like, Like, I'm not getting it. Like, he's pro-liberty, but then he thinks people who are
this
gay
guy's
should be
Catholic,
dead.
I think.
It sounds like he wants like Christian Sharia law
He's
kind of thing.
not pro-liberty at all. He pretty much wants a Christian theocracy.
Yeah, that's what he wants. He wants a Christian theocracy.
And he's really got a hard-on for killing all the gays. That's like his big thing, is he really wants homosexuality to be punished by death.
Well, they're very tempting.
Yeah.
To your land, kill the pagans.
Sodom and
Defeat
Gomorrah,
them,
TJ.
Convert them to Christianity. That was the mindset of the Renaissance European. And that's the same mindset that I have today. And I remember having a debate with Alan Combs, and he was like, "Oh, this is not right, blah blah." Because I believe
there's already a country. There's already a country perfect for you to begin with.
No, because they're Muslim.
Oh, he could just convert.
No.
Just go ahead and convert.
Like he doesn't look like he should start dressing like a Renaissance.
TJ,
like,
look,
I think he should wear a hat.
If he just converts to Islam, then he can just report on people being homosexuals and they can be killed. So I mean, then he gets what he wants.
Yeah, he can go to Saudi Arabia.
He can go camp out at the Renaissance Fair.
Yeah.
He picked the wrong religion. He needs to just be. He looks like a Muslim. That's why I had to ask. Like,
he's a Christian.
And I quoted.
I think he's a Catholic.
John Adams twice when John Adams said, "I will not allow a woman to vote. Women should not vote." Thomas Jefferson believed the same exact thing. My beliefs are in accordance to the founding fathers, not yours. Not yours.
Yeah, and we should totally listen to them, even though they are, lived in a different time with different sense.
Yeah, hundreds of years ago, all long dead and no longer really truly relevant.
What we should really do is just be totally beholden to the past and never progress forward at all in any respect or change our minds on anything.
Even though humans clearly do that. I mean, you can just look. That's like basically looking at our cultural past and just see like the art, the reflections of those times and the sensibilities. It's totally different.
I mean, if you want to go that route, we could say that my beliefs now are more in line with like ancient pagans and shit, like Greeks and Romans. That shit before their Christianity was even popular or thought of. So, my beliefs are more in line with that. What are you going to do about that shit?
This guy's like, he's so Muslim though. Like, he should just do the Muslim thing, because everything that's come out of his mouth is just basically Sharia.
Yeah, you're right. He would love Sharia law. You're in the wrong religion, man. You need to become a hardcore Muslim, and then Trump can kick you out, and then we'll be fine.
He needs to do a quiz like, what religion are you really? And he's like, oh, this is tough. He's like, I'm pretty sure I'm Catholic, but I better fill out this quiz on whatever the fucking sites people use for that shit.
That's the end.
All right. Here's Ted Cruz saying that climate change is not science, it's religion.
Yes.
The last debate, it was interesting.
Doesn't even make sense. I hate when these people say, like, oh, it's not science, it's a religion. Like, you understand that you're the ones who say that religion is good, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you're the one who's defending
It's
religion
fucking
all the
phony.
time.
You remember the video we watched of him, like, let's say grace, and then they all go around the table, and it's like
him and his family.
This guy is so fucking full of shit. He just wants to fucking make sure he gets that oil and gas money.
What's so funny too is he's been like the one GOP guy that's been reluctant to criticize Donald Trump, but then when he started going up the polls, Donald Trump immediately was like, Ted Cruz is a weak little weasel bitch.
He's a maniac.
Fuck him. He's a maniac. He's an idiot. Only a moron would vote for him. It's like, wow. So the one guy who actually wasn't talking shit on you turn on him like that. Real interesting.
Of course he did. Like when Carson surged, Trump did the exact same thing.
Anybody who gets close to Trump's like, you're a fucking idiot.
And so far, it's actually worked.
Well, of course it works.
Jake Tapper asked a couple of the candidates on there, are you a climate change skeptic? And for whatever reason, they were afraid to answer yes, and then they sort of bobbed and weaved on that question. I tried to jump in. I said, Jake, you want a skeptic? I'm right here. Just a couple of weeks ago in the Senate.
Wait, did he just call himself a skeptic?
Yeah.
He's a skeptic.
Okay, I don't...
He's very scientific, of course. It's Ted Cruz we're talking about.
Skeptic means that you're basing your beliefs on evidence and empirical data. For instance, there's a magazine for skeptics called Skeptic Magazine, and it's entirely written and everything by skeptics, people who are actual skeptics who are just 100% try at least as much as a human being can to base their beliefs on evidence. And their position on climate change is, of course, climate change is happening. So if you were actually a skeptic, you would believe in climate change because the overwhelming scientific evidence and scientific consensus that, yes, this is happening, and yes, it's man-made activity and all that shit. All right? What you are is not a skeptic. You are a denier.
No, he's skeptical of the skeptics, TJ. So he's even more skeptical.
He's a double skeptic.
There you go. You understand.
Even more skeptical than the skeptics.
Chaired a hearing where the
But
president
isn't he religious though?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, of course he's religious. So how the fuck, if you're gonna be a skeptical fuck, how about instead of being skeptical of modern science, why don't you be skeptical of the archaic fairy tales that you purportedly believe in? You know, when you and your family join hands and fake pray to your fake god. You know, maybe you should be skeptical of that instead, you fucking retard.
Well, all Ted Cruz looks at is like, what percentage of Americans are Christians? And it's like, a majority still. It's like, I'm a Christian. You know, if a majority of Americans said it was the best way to deal with the problem was cut off someone's head, what would Ted Cruz's answer to be to deal with the problem?
Cut off their head.
You know, Ted Cruz is just the ultimate fucking right-wing demagogue.
It's like Hillary's twin.
Sierra Club testified, and we had an exchange where I simply asked him about the data, and he couldn't answer
Ted,
the
you're
most
so wonderful.
basic
Can I suck your
questions.
cock? That's like fucking look on Glenn Beck's face. Like, oh god, yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
You're wonderful, Ted. You're so religious.
He's jacking him off under the desk, like yeah,
sucking his cock.
Starting with the
It
fact.
was startling.
Startling.
Oh, I hate the fucking expression on Glenn Beck's face right
The
now.
most basic fact that for the last 18 years, the satellite data showed no significant warming whatsoever.
Correct.
Oh my god, it's not true. That's just a lie. It's a fucking lie. You're fucking outright lying. It's not like you know, there's misconstruing the data or looking at shit the wrong way or whatever, but then there's just outright fucking lying.
Have you ever seen like the climate skeptic comics where they're just like, yeah, like it'll show a bunch of snow and it's like, yeah, more proof of like global warming. I love that. It's all like, oh, it snowed. Oh, but the globe is warming. Haha, what a joke.
But isn't it? That's why they call it climate change. It's it's so much more nuanced than that. I mean, this guy's running for president. He doesn't understand that.
But look,
it's kind of scary, actually.
I mean, some of the. I think I don't know I think 10 of the hottest years or 9 of the 10 hottest
every
years
year.
on record.
Every year it's turning out to be the hottest year. It's happening over and over again. It's like, oh, 2014 was the hottest year. Oh, now 2015 is going to be the hottest year, and then next year it'll be 2016 is the hottest year.
Well, we don't know if that'll be the case, but
Well, part of it's not just heat.
It's been
like,
happening.
it's hotter in this area then it ends up being colder over here. Everything's just out of whack. I mean, that's part of the
that's
problem.
true.
So
Our weather
this isn't really
patterns.
like is not rocket science. I mean, even a skeptic like Cruz.
it's
should
not
be
like
able to
the
understand
whole
this.
planet is warming at the same rate all over the place.
It was
all the
like
time.
we live in Ohio. It's pretty far north, and 2 years ago we got tons of snow, and it was like negative 22 degrees around this time of year, and now it's like 60 to 70 degrees every day in December here.
Yeah, and we haven't seen a lick of snow this year,
Yeah.
except for in the earlier part of the year last winter. You know, in January.
Well, I was going to point out, look at all the rising sea levels. There's so many simulations they've done about like the rising sea levels and how many like major cities in the world are just going to be underwater.
And you know what the
fucked
fucked up thing is it's going to happen in his lifetime. You know, he's going to see the sea levels demonstrably rise. What is he going to like sit? He's probably going to sit there and tell us it's from God. Like, oh, this is God's judgment. Has nothing to do with climate change.
God done did it.
God did it.
Well, even if we don't know exactly the source of all of this, like there was this one conference they were talking about the methane exposure that we have every time these ice caps melt. It's one of the biggest problems that we have. I mean, so even if like the sea levels don't appreciably rise, there are other issues. Like there's other eco stuff. I mean, I live in California. We're in a major drought. We only have a year's worth of water left underground. It's a big fucking problem. And I don't understand why a presidential candidate can't really see this.
Yeah, enjoy dying of thirst soon. I guess you can just drink semen though.
We produce most of the country's food. In the
Not
Central
my
Coast.
food.
It's like
Not my
It's going to be a
food.
huge problem here shortly.
Oh yeah,
you guys got to learn to desalinate.
It's already a huge problem now. Oh man, they pumped out so much groundwater. Like in so many parts, like the ground is like sinking.
Yeah,
they're pumping all the water out of the aquifers.
Get some sinkholes going and shit. It's going to be good.
He had no idea about that. He turned to his aides every minute or two. And you know part of the reason he didn't know the facts? Because climate change is not science.
It's religion. Yeah.
Look at the language where they call you a denier.
Oh, God.
You are denying it.
That's what you're doing.
You're denying the overwhelming scientific consensus. It's not even debatable.
Well, here's a very simple question. All right? If it's not science, it's religion, then why is it embraced by science? Did science itself just go like, you know what? Normally, we want evidence of everything, and we want data sets and stuff like that. But on this issue, I think we're just going to take it on faith.
Doesn't Glenn Beck look like he's in love? Doesn't he look like he wants to blow
That's what I'm saying. I'm weirded out.
Man. It's scary the way he's
I'm so fucking weirded out. If I was in that room, I'd just run out of it.
They're sitting on the couch together. I think they're like slowly getting closer to each other.
This is like a gay guy sitting outside of a truck stop looking at the guy going in. Okay, that's the one.
I'm in love.
That's the one. Let's see if he uses the glory hole I put in there.
You know what? TJ, gay marriage legal in all 50 states. Glenn Beck and Ted Cruz, they could totally do it, man.
I don't know if Ted Cruz reciprocates the feelings that Glenn Beck is having.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think he's interested in Glenn.
Glenn is definitely...
Oh, yeah.
He is fucking Ted Cruz with those eyes right now. He's like...
Denier is not the language of science. Look, I'm the child of two scientists. My parents are both mathematicians, computer programmers. My dad was a self-taught geophysicist.
What?
Wait, hold on. A self-taught geophysicist? Okay.
Can you teach yourself how to be a geophysicist?
I mean, I guess you could, sure, but...
You can't?
This guy's Hux. This is some Huckstery version
The fact that their son is
reality.
going out denying science kind of, I mean, it doesn't mean they necessarily were bad scientists, but, they probably were not great if this is the offspring. I mean, this is shit. Do you have anything else, or are we done?
I have a few other things that we could do.
Let's take a look at something.
Okay.
Because this
look, Ted Cruz's face with this look of just this quiet desperation of I need to be in charge. It's like, oh God, please no, not this guy.
I know why I have.
Oh.
Yeah, I made a video about this already, but we can watch it.
Do you want to watch something else?
No, let's see what Mercedes thinks.
Talking about the whole Darth Vader situation,
Situation.
Yeah, the part where he was totally a black guy whose name basically was James Earl Jones, but while he was black, he was terrible and bad and awful, and used to cut off white men's hands and didn't.
Evil black
James Earl Jones only did the voice.
Man.
Yeah, I know.
So evil.
I saw her. So it's racist because a black guy played Darth Vader. Is that the premise?
No, I mean, it's basically, here.
Actually claim his son, but as soon as he claims his son and goes over to the good, he takes off his mask and he is white. Oh, yes, I have many feelings about that, but I will try to put them over here. Why do...
Is she acting like she was surprised when he took off his mask and he was white?
Yeah.
I mean, Luke Skywalker's white, so you think just because of that, because you knew already.
And I mean, she knows that
Darth Vader, the character, looks black.
Does she know? I mean, she must know that it was never James Earl Jones in the suit, right?
Right. It was like some English bodybuilder.
Right. Named David Prowse.
Yeah.
Okay? He was a white guy, and he was 6'6", and he was well built. James Earl Jones, he's not too short. He's 6'2", but he's a big fat fuck, all right? We would not have the same Darth Vader if James Earl Jones was in there, and not to mention... If Luke took off the mask and James Earl Jones was there, he'd be like, Dad, was Mom like a super albino or something, and that's how we got to this, or what's going on here? I mean, it wouldn't make any sense for Darth Vader to be black.
Right. They just used it because of his voice. He had a very intimidating sounding voice.
Right, they wanted a tough fucking cool voice for Darth Vader, and whatever,
Yeah.
It was going through some weird filter and shit anyway. Who cares?
But this woman is, actually people like this actually minimize real issues of race by saying shit like this. Because if this is really a matter, let's talk about racism, in a real way, really systemically, I don't think that using a black actor with a cool voice through the synthesizer to create this character, how do you relate that? If that's racist, then fucking everything is racist, and then we're right back to where we are with feminism, where nothing means anything anymore. So every time you throw around the term, oh, that's racist, everyone's like, yeah. Even if it really is racist.
It's so watered down. I mean, if you just take everything that you could possibly construe as a slight and say this is the most racist thing, then of course no one. I mean, how can anyone take anybody saying that something is racist seriously anymore?
You know what?
College campuses in America, man. That's just like everything. It's like they're making the news so often now. It's just like every time someone, you said something offensive. That you can't. If you say anything real, it's not PC. We're gonna be really offended and mad. We're gonna go on hunger strike. I'm gonna kill myself. They're basically extremists. They're just like crazy. It's like any little perceived slight. It's like, are they actually going to college to learn something or just protest?
They're learning how to protest.
Hunger strikes. Like what? Like why not just let them starve? Like hunger strikes are the stupidest thing. Like fine, fucking starve. Like we don't care. Like
yeah, I always felt that way.
Just fucking die. Like we'll just watch you die. Like why should you starving yourself have any impact on the rest of us? You're an idiot. It's not even an issue. I don't understand it.
Me neither. I've always felt that way. Let them starve. They want to starve. I mean, I guarantee you that, when it comes down to the line and it's like, I got to either eat or die, some motherfuckers are going to pick up a sandwich anyway. And even if they don't, so what? It's their own damn fault.
You want to do another video?
Sure. Guys, Pastor Greg Locke here. Quick thought. You ever wonder why atheists never fight against unicorns?
Yeah.
You ever hear them speak against leprechauns?
Yep.
I never hear atheists saying things about anti-alienism.
Yep.
They never fight against trolls.
There's a good chance that aliens exist.
Yeah, I would say they probably do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
I wonder why. Probably because those little fairy imaginary creatures don't exist. Why spend your life fighting something that doesn't exist? Exactly.
Okay.
You know what?
Well, hold on.
No one gives a fuck about leprechauns or talks about them incessantly or tells them how great it is to be around them.
If there was a widespread movement of people who believed in leprechauns and tried to impose leprechaun morality on me and tried to raise money by invoking leprechauns and tried to dictate legislation based on what the leprechauns want, then you're damn right I'd be speaking out against fucking leprechauns. So you see the difference there. And play some more.
All right.
How they fight God? Because in their heart, they have a God-given conscience, and they know He exists. And the fool has said in his heart,
the fucking weakest possible fucking shit.
He looks like the kind of guy who found Jesus after having like a really bad addiction. And I always feel bad making fun of people like that because, like, you look in their history and you find out they were like a meth addict and they were in jail for 5 years and they found God. And, like, so their life is better for having found God. So I kind of feel bad making fun of them because they're so lacking in intellect. It's like his life is probably better because he found Jesus. Otherwise, he'd probably be like high on meth in a trailer park right now.
Let him be high on meth in a trailer park.
I think as far as TJ is concerned, it's like that's really a better path for you.
Yeah, because at least he's not proselytizing to me about the virtues of meth.
Yeah, a lot of people believe in God for that just like total fear of punishment. Like they really buy into it. It's like I really will get punished. I really will be caught with my hand in the cookie jar. So I really have to do this shit. And it's just really sad. And yeah, I agree with you. It's very depressing. That's kind of why they go along with it.
I ain't depressed.
That's why I don't like 12 steps though, because people who are addicts have to, in order to go to a 12-step program, you have to accept a belief in God. And I think that really fucks up a lot of atheists.
That is true. I've known people that have gone through those programs and come out super religious.
Submit yourself to a higher power.
No. I don't want to.
Right. So we wanted to let everyone know that we're going to go see a super early showing of the new Star Wars movie on Thursday.
Yep.
And then we're gonna do a special show, a special review where we're gonna give all the spoilers and shit. So don't watch it if you don't want spoilers.
But yeah, Thursday night, I don't know. We're seeing the movie at 7, so probably around like 9:30 or 10 o'clock will come on.
So that means no show on Wednesday, right?
Right. There's no show on Wednesday. The show
special Star Wars
Wednesday
episode.
show is now gonna be on Thursday, and it's gonna be right after we see the new Star Wars, and we're gonna fucking spoil the shit out of it and talk about it and bitch about it if it sucks and praise it.
And we're gonna put spoilers in the fucking title, so no one be like, "Oh, no one told me."
It's gonna be spoiled.
You've been fucking warned.
You've been warned, motherfuckers.
You know what? Oh, never mind. That would be terrible.
What? No, now you have to say it.
What if people tweeted spoilers to Repsion before he saw the movie?
Yes.
Let's hope they do. Everyone, try to spoil the movie for Repsion if you can.
Oh my God.
He's gonna hate us, so let's do it.
Even if you just have fake spoilers, send them to him.
Yeah, you know what?
Let him think.
Even more infuriating. Like, be like, just got to level with you, man. Like, fucking send him a message. Like, I got to level with you, man. This is really what happened. I just want you to know that I spoiled the movie for you, bitch. Even if it's totally false, because then it's just gonna be like a fucking false flag, red herring shit going on with him.
Let's do it.
We're gonna fucking destroy his psychology. He's gonna probably end up like doing some crazy shit.
The Millennium Falcon gets destroyed.
All right, I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah?
Mercedes, do you have any parting words for the Drunken Peasants fan base watching?
No, just thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on. It was fun. As always, I love you guys. Don't be good. That's it.
All right.
Thank you.
Show's over, everybody. Thank you to Mercedes Carrera. Thank you to
Bye,
Ben,
everyone
Scotty,
on YouTube.
And most of all, thank you to me for being
fuck
as
you,
awesome
TJ.
as I
Shut
am.
up. You're fired, TJ. You're fired.
You're fired.
I run this bitch.
Hey.
Good night, everybody.
Sorry it wasn't as good as the new and improved Drunken Peasants. But
We'll never equal that fucking.
But we'll try.
You know, it was kind of like
That was when we peaked. That was when we peaked.
It was kind of like when the Fantastic Four got captured and they had to make a new Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was Spider-Man, the Incredible Hulk, Wolverine, and Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, goddamn. Yeah, the original Fantastic Four can't even compete with that shit.
But we're the original, so fuck.
Yeah.
Just gotta go with it,
We're the original.
It's not really fair. It doesn't make much sense, but that's the way it's
Sorry
gonna be.
to deprive you
It's
guys.
the way it's gonna be.
All right.
All right.
Bye for real this time.